Dun, 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 dun. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, the fuck! We've been defeated.
And we're
We have been
live.
defeated. Oh God, we've been defeated. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another fantastic edition of No Bucks Given. It's episode number 126. Holy shit! And you know the deal. It's a show we're talking about everything, anything we want to going on in the world today. But with the little twist this week, we got the usual crew here. We got Heather, JP, and Busmont. How you guys doing this fine evening?
Doing pretty good.
Doing fantastic.
Now, I didn't get a. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I didn't get a word of what Heather said.
She's doing pretty good.
I said we're doing good.
Bethman, how you doing, you little goblin?
Doing good. Doing good.
Work didn't kill you yet?
No, because I was
I
smart.
died inside years ago.
Yeah, that's actually true. But no, for like the last 2 months, I have some vacation days I'm going to be taking. Getting
Thank
away
Christ.
from that hellhole for a
Yeah.
while.
I got some days coming up, too.
Everybody can hear because I'm using the beta application volume shit in OBS. So it kind of sometimes turns into robotics.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. I just checked it.
All right, sweet.
You're good. You're good. What is up, Alpha, in the chat? Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all being Alpha again. We're watching a pay-per-view, so it's gonna be a watch-along little episode. You guys know how that works, where we are basically gonna be doing commentary and kind of just talking the general banter that you're used to here on the show. While we're watching a very, very popular pay-per-view, ECW One Night Stand from 2005. This is actually, I think, for me, one of my top 5 pay-per-views I've ever watched. Honestly,
it was great. It's honestly like for like a company closing, it's as good as you can kind of hope.
Yeah, this was the storybook ending for ECW. If like, and we're done.
ECW like just fucking fall apart. Everybody leave fest.
Fucking the invasion was such hot
So bad.
fucking garbage.
But then again,
So-
I mean, ECW after this was terrible. There was the WWE
So, yeah.
version. So
Eye of the storm, eye of the fucking tornado of all the good stuff. So the interesting thing, this is a fascinating story. So obviously we all know that, you know, like Basement just said, WWE bought out WCW and ECW in 01. And then they started pumping out them really good documentaries around this time, like between like 02 to like 09. They did, the pay-per-views and whatnot, like to some like highlight reel kind of stuff, like where it's just like the best of these matches or whatever. But they've had some really good documentaries in between there. And one of them was the rise and fall of ECW. And it was, no joke, the number one selling DVD for the year it was released, which was 2004. And it outdid WrestleMania in DVD sales, which I was like, holy shit. So there's enough scuttlebutt and buzz about it so much that they did another DVD release of it. And again, it was like crazy fucking numbers. And so when that happened, and then combination with, I think, RVD suggesting it, he went to Vince and said, hey, why don't we have enough of the guys here now at this point? You've pretty much gotten all the ECW talent under one roof with some exceptions. Let's do a reunion show. Paul Heyman was doing creative for OVW at the time because he was being punished for not being, for basically being a dick on SmackDown. There we go. That's a perfect background drop. Love it, love it, love it. Basement, you beautiful bastard.
gotta bring back the heat.
Oh, man. Francine, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm distracted now. But anyway, so they did a second DVD release. I think it was like Bloodiest Battles or something like that, like most violent matches. And again, same thing. The DVD sales went through the roof. So Vince greenlit it, and Paul Heyman was at OVW at the time with creative, and he was given the task to, hey, let's do this again. And they got, obviously, there's a majority of the talent here that was pretty much signed by WWE. A lot of other talent was not, though. I think the big omissions is Raven and Sabu. No, Sabu's on this one. Yeah, Sabu's on this one. I think Raven was, I think, the biggest omission at the time because he was over in TNA at the time.
Did you die?
What?
It's just great, like
What?
silence for no reason.
I was waiting for the crickets to check. But I think there was a thing. This was like, TNA was starting to get really, really hot, I think, at this point, where like it was starting to really go upward at this point. And I remember there was a situation where like there was, I'm getting distracted with all the fucking JP pictures. You asshole. Where whether or not some talent could make it or not. I think Rhino, I'm trying to remember this, but I want to say Rhino, who shows up in this, I think he was signed to TNA at the time, and there was like some question on whether or not like TNA talent would be allowed to go to this reunion show as like not signed by WWE, just like as a one-off. And I think there was like some, questionable tactics there. Not questionable tactics, but just like, we don't know what the fuck happened or what the deals were. But I believe, I could be wrong, I believe Rhino was with TNA at this time. And they let him go for one night only. But this is a fun show. Great matches. The passion of the ECW fans is second to none, to the point where people are still talking about it. Like, then fucking the company closed out, 23 years ago. I mean, it's definitely, shit, obviously you heard a lot of stuff from Heyman's interview and or his acceptance speech rather, when he went into the Hall of Fame. But yeah, this is a good one. I am really looking forward to this. Basement, you've seen this one before too, correct? Has everyone seen this before?
I have, definitely. I have, but the thing is, I always get like when it comes to pay-per-views, I always get like the matches and shit mixed up between what pay-per-view they were part of. I think I know most of the card for this one, but it's been a long while since I saw it. The one thing I'll say with ECW is like it's the one thing that I have never seen replicated anywhere else is the fandom, because they were so
Yeah.
wild and rowdy, but they weren't like causing trouble.
Yeah, they weren't.
Yeah.
It was such a weird thing where it's like they went as far as they could to that line, just like the promotion, without ever really going too far over it to never come back.
Yeah, it's lightning in a bottle. You're never gonna. There's no matter what you do, you'll
ECW
try,
would have
and
never been
God
able
bless you.
They would have never been able to continue. In my honest opinion, it actually is kind of like a saving grace that they were only really active for what, like 8 years or something, 6, 7
Yeah.
years, something like that.
I think Bully Ray did a comparison on an interview once. They were talking about ECW, and he goes, ECW was to wrestling was Napster was to the music industry. Remember how like Napster was like a big fucking hot thing, and how
Yeah.
much that like
And
and
then
it shook up the
Livewire
business.
came in and infected everybody's computers.
Still
instantly.
have the virus to this day. Oh man, talk about fuck. Oh god, nostalgia. But the idea that like Napster came in, did things with the industry, and shook it up enough where like now things are different because of it. Same thing. You wouldn't get anything close to ECW nowadays, and you never will, as
Nope.
unfortunate as it is. But for what we got for the whatever it was here, 7 years of existence or like high existence for ECW, oh my god, is it some good shit?
Yes.
Yeah, but like I said, like they wouldn't have been able to continue at that level. Which again, I mean, we're gonna always talk about AEW in reference when we talk about ECW, because there's a lot of like
There's a lot of
similarities there between the two. But
So according to Heyman, he did say that like his theory, or anyway, I should say, god damn it with these pictures.
you know what I'm trying to do.
I know what you're doing, you asshole. God damn it. That in theory, if ECW survived into like 2001, 2002, it would more or less morph into, or at least attempt to morph into, what Ring of Honor was. But Ring of Honor, obviously the promotion folded, and he had and Ring of Honor just came its own thing. But I think that was the idea. And then really ECW, if they held on long enough, God bless them, they would have gotten to that like pre-internet boom phase where like DVD sales were a thing, and then now you had like more like internet notoriety, and they would have, as much as they had little internet fluence when the internet was like, hey, you want to go on the internet? I have this disc we can use.
They could have been
They
could have been the very first wrestling company on YouTube.
Yeah, but I honestly like.
I think they would have changed though. I think they would have like
there's way too much of a gap. ECW would have never continued at the level that it was. It was just on it. It was
no, I agree.
Happen, right. And even with it going away, if it came back, it would be AEW pretty much. I would say very similar to AEW, because a lot of ECW was very raunchy. Like it had the
it's Jerry Springer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the best way to kind of, at least I associate it. I mean, would it sometimes things are good the way they are. Like, as much as you want to crave, like, listen, I am a fucking huge sucker for nostalgia. I will be the first one to admit that. I'm a massive sucker for nostalgia. And but sometimes I always cringe. You've probably heard me say this on the couple of times we've done reviews of things where it's like, if they do a remake or a sequel or this or that with something, I always go in with trepidation, because it's like, I feel like you're just milking the cow more than it's worth sometimes, and more often than not, it kind of like skews a little bit of like the enjoyment of what the original was.
You can basically, there's a way to pay homage, and then there's a way to fucking
Suck that tit.
It's almost like it's like stolen valor for something.
Yeah, stolen valor. Oh my god,
I'm trying to use I'm trying to think of a term that would work. It's like you've basically taken from the product that was originally so good so much, you've actually lowered that product down to where
you leached.
Yeah,
like lowering your A1C.
But yeah, it's just stuff like that gets me a little like, obviously, like, Star Wars, I think, is one franchise that they had for a while, with the ones after the trilogy, and other franchises in general, like, that I hold near and dear. And so I always get nervous. I'm like, okay, you know what, just leave it as it is. And then obviously we saw, as Basement alluded to earlier, what the fuck happened with the WWE version of ECW, which, fuck,
it was bad.
Man, fuck, I was so bummed, because I was curious to see how things were going to be different. And
it's also interesting because they're like, Shane McMahon wasn't Shane McMahon like the head of it or something? Was that the case?
Yeah. So, what happened was there was enough interest in the brand that they wanted to tap into the ECW brand still and use it in some way, shape, or form. And so Shane pitched an idea to Vince of, hey, let's make ECW a third brand. What we'll do is we're going to keep it as an internet exclusive. So it's only going to be on WWE.com. It'll be low budget, and we can mix in some ECW originals with some of the developmental talent from FCW. And so really, this was kind of, in more ways than one, the baby, like, seeds planted of what would eventually become NXT.
Right. That's exactly what they wanted.
Well, yes.
It wasn't obviously long term, but
so I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never seen this pay-per-view. I didn't watch the Ruthless Aggression pay-per-views.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
I didn't watch much of the Ruthless Aggression era, to be honest. It started and I was like, I'm out.
So this is the time frame where I was getting into wrestling.
The weekly shows I thought were pretty all right.
I just found it so repetitive. The Ruthless Aggression era was like the beginning of, well, not the beginning of, but like the part where the repetitiveness of the past that was like spiced up by the Attitude Era's flavor.
Well, I liked it because I liked it because that was a prime of, and I'm gonna fucking beat you all. I'm just gonna beat you all.
What?
Just
oh, the picture.
So that was Triple H was in his prime then.
I will remember how I said I was a sucker for nostalgia. I will fight tooth and nail for the Ruthless Aggression era. I think
I lasted like a couple years into it, and then I dipped because it was like it would literally every fucking Raw and SmackDown was the same. It's the same matches over and over and over again. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I'm out. And also it was like the unfortunate taming of wrestling was coinciding with the fucking carbon copy bullshit that everybody hates.
It was definitely the hill was going down. Like the slope was going down.
And some great wrestlers. But it
was honestly they found John Cena and Vince
roster was pretty stacked around that time too.
God, yeah.
They had Evolution during that time too, right?
Yes. John Cena was there, and
that was the rise of Cena. Yep.
Vince is like, ooh, let's just push one star.
I'm not saying the Ruthless Aggression era was was perfect by any stretch or the best. It's just that it's mine. It's my favorite because it's the era that I went into wrestling. And this is where I started
I
the
think that's honestly par for
unfortunate obsession
course.
that you see before you today.
I think that's par for course for pretty much everybody. You know, like the thing you like the most about wrestling is when you first entered it, because you'll never have that experience again.
Yes.
I've
Yeah,
loved
JP,
wrestling ever.
Yeah, I know, but JP, you definitely like the earlier stuff than we do because you were of that age when we were the age watching. You were the age watching older wrestling when I was the age watching fucking
I remember
Attitude
when
Era.
I was 14 when he debuted.
See,
Well-
exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like that, those
Yeah.
moments that you
Yeah,
can never
but
get
I-
back.
So I'm going to be honest with you. At the age of 14, I was more into fucking
Boys.
looking girls.
Sprinter isn't even calling you out on your shit right now.
I heard that. You son
heard-
of a-
That was-
I was more into sports.
fucking too
I was
quick.
more into playing sports, and I was still watching, but I wasn't like
boys?
watching.
I would say I was kind of the same.
Girls.
I really watched wrestling
Those
from
are
like
boobs.
10 to 13. I watched wrestling like religiously, and then for a
Oh,
couple of years there, like when you start to go into like high school, get into that era, other things take control. Like
For
So-
me, that's when I started loving boobs. That's when I seen my first.
Taz.
weren't you breastfed?
Nope.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, see, that's why.
Explains a lot.
No,
It
was withheld from you for so long.
that was a
It
fucking
was,
hard.
yeah.
That was a hard right turn there.
I mean,
Jesus.
I seen boobs on. I seen boobs on TV. I seen boobs on fucking, whatever. But boobs.
Boobs are great. There's like literally,
Yeah.
There's only a handful of things in this world that there's literally nothing wrong with ever.
It's true. Yeah.
And
You're absolutely right.
and Heather, there's a woman, and I applaud them for having to deal with big boobs because I hear her complain, "Oh, my back hurts." I get it, but you're making my day when you show them to me. I am so happy. It makes
I'll be
day.
more happy to
It
assist in
puts a
the support
smile on
system by
I could
holding
have
them up
a
for you.
shitty day, and I'll go Heather, and she'll do it, and I'll put a smile on my face, and I'm good to go.
JP, the house is on fire. Pay attention.
Show them to me. I can't do anything unless I see them. That's fucking. That would be
Yeah, I see that in the
incredible.
future. I see that in the future.
It's like his superpower. He can't like activate unless he sees
that one
tits.
comedian, he goes to the song "Show Them to Me." What's his name? He's country
Oh
western.
God, Ron White.
No, it's not Ron White.
I love Ron White. What's up, Alpha and
Ron
Rue
White,
and Kratos in
when
the
he
chat?
has a song
There's
called
like
"Show Them
Black
to
Ops
Me."
6.
Oh, that's a Rodney Carrington.
There you go, Rodney
Yeah,
Carrington.
I've seen that. Yeah, that is he is a very funny comedian. Last thing, real quick. So yeah, for me, this era is like this was my big introduction into wrestling. Big introduction.
What happened?
Huge.
Okay, so what happened to me was as soon as the Attitude Era ended, the next wrestling I got into was ECW. You could only get it on like fucking VHS tapes and fucking CDs eventually. So
I had a cheat code. So you ready for this? My cheat code was the fact that like because of so I started watching wrestling in 2000, right? So like very end of Attitude Era, like things were wrapping up, and I didn't like had a full context or grasp of like the importance of like WCW going out of business. I didn't even fucking know what ECW was. But what I had the benefit was that when WWE grabbed that, they had so many fucking tape libraries at their disposal. They pumped out those fucking documentaries, and I ate them like fucking candies. And so because of that, I got to absorb a lot of information in a short amount of time.
ECW is very interesting to me. The actual history of how it got started is so interesting to me.
With Heyman taking over for Eddie Gilbert, the booker, and Todd Gordon, the promoter. Eddie Gilbert had drug problems.
What they did with the NWA World, which is still my favorite title of all time. But what they did with it, it's like we're getting rid of this era and starting a new one. Yep. It was actually really interesting.
It was cool. My only thing on that is that with that moment, kudos for them. It was cool for them to do it, but I also feel like a little bit like part of me feels like it's like they're kicking a man while he's down. because the
I
NWA
get
was
it.
not. You know what I mean?
I-
Like it's just,
the only problem I've heard about it. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I've never seen the whole thing.
what the Shane Douglas victory.
What he did after that. So
It wasn't.
I seen Shane Douglas win. I seen the match, but then
Yeah.
I did not see like he cut a promo.
Yeah,
Yep.
we saw part of the promo.
I haven't seen the whole fucking promo.
You probably saw a majority of like the big highlights and part. It's a good promo in terms of promoting and hyping up the ECW World Title and saying that title is more important to the NWA, which again, the balls to do that is just
Oh,
is
yeah.
tremendous, and so I
Balls
don't take
Mahoney.
anything away. Balls Mahoney. I applaud him for doing that, is using it as like a springboard to really just like, they were already getting like a simmering going, and like they were really getting some momentum, and that moment just kind of jumped him up a little bit more and gave him like a springboard up into more popularity.
That was
But
actually a shoot, not a work, though.
no, right, correct. And but they tried to they tricked Dennis Carluz of the NWA board and into a work. No, it's going to be a work, and then they just fucking dumped him.
Yeah.
But I also felt like it was kind of a situation of kicking a man while he's down, because after WCW, at this point, WCW basically took over Jim Crockett, and so the NWA, which pretty much was mostly Jim Crockett at this point, the NWA was kind of like really obviously taking a back seat in a lot of ways. That's why it wasn't highlighted as much. So it like kind of got pushed down to the independent level, and then this thing happened with ECW, and it's like, we're just gonna piss on your belt too at the same time. So bye.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So like a
All right.
little again, don't hate it. Just saying it's like yikes, awkward. But that sounds like something Heyman
Really
would
no
do.
different than what Medusa did with the WWE
Right.
World Title.
Correct.
Which
Yep.
is why Vince was very hesitant on starting a women's division again.
Because fuck them women. Show me your tits.
Show them to me.
It's such a good
Ah,
Anyway,
Last
Murph
thing I'll
had some
say
weight
is,
to it.
going from fucking Attitude Era to ECW to Ruthless Aggression is why I stopped watching. If you don't understand that, then eat my dick.
again, for the record,
Great
my favorite
understanding.
era, I will defend it till I die. But I'm not saying there are not flaws
I feel like
whatsoever,
if
and
you
I can see why.
If you were experiencing what I experienced beforehand, you would probably feel the same as I did. And if I
Well,
experienced
you
what
watched the Attitude Era,
experienced-
right?
Yeah, but if I experienced what you experienced, I'd probably feel the same as you do. So it's just like when you come in. But
Yeah.
it was a big.
It's-
for me, it was a huge fall.
There was a discussion I had with some there was some discussion I had with fans when I was at WrestleMania 32, and one of the questions we were talking about was like the favorite title designs, right? Or certain title designs that you enjoy. And it is funny that there was a majority of fans that correlated the title designs with when they started watching.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
like and it makes sense. I love the undisputed title version.
It's
I
the same
love
as like,
that
what's
belt.
your favorite movie? Almost everybody will answer something from when they like first saw
From their
something that
era,
really
yeah.
fucking wowed them. Then everything
Backdoor
else
Sluts 9,
Yeah,
right?
exactly, man. Fucking water nymphs.
Yep.
A friend of mine tried to download Ice Age, and he downloaded it, and he's like, "Mom and Dad, come watch! I got Ice Age," and it was a porno called Water Nymphs instead. And he's like, after that, I stopped downloading anything. I don't remember Ice Age starting this way.
Maybe this is the director's cut.
What a cute squirrel. All right, let's get started here.
Weird fucking commentary. All right, so we're gonna be starting here on the 0 mark, watching One Night Stand. Those are massive, JP. Put those away. What?
We'll give a little countdown here from 5 if anybody's watching with us. And then
So
we'll
do
keep
you
going.
told them which one we're watching, right?
Yes,
ECW.
2005 ECW One Night Stand.
One
One
Night
Night
Stand.
Stand.
I will give my analysis of this shit show. Go ahead.
All right.
Right. So
I know of at least I think 1 or 2 matches you'll enjoy, JP.
5,
Okay.
4,
4.
3, 2,
Break.
1.
The following program is presented in its original form. It may contain some content or insensitive.
AKA Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
It's Manute.
Ma.
Oh yeah, they had these on some of the ECW shit, which is interessante.
I might have to
Not
lower it
really.
if it
It's
blows my
it's
brains out.
exactly how they were able to get away with putting on tape what they put on tape.
True. What were you saying, Basement, about a
I
volume
might
adjustment?
have to lower it if it explodes my brain.
Okie dokie.
Sap.
Sapie. Ah, fucking. There's no crowd like them.
No.
They're the weirdest fucking people in the world. That's all
My
I-
Yeah, and that's why. Notice how my statement was very neutral. Oh man, here comes my idol.
Extreme.
Now, I asked you this, but I told you to hold up. I don't know if you said this. You said that Paul Heyman booked this entire show.
To my knowledge, yeah.
Beat up Bradshaw. Always remember.
Yeah, fucking love that story. I like Joey Styles.
He still works for WWE, I think.
I think you're right. I think he
he's
works
a
just,
video. He's a video
Yeah,
guy.
He's the
Yeah.
video library guy.
He's
which is really cool. I'm glad he's still doing stuff.
he is so good.
Mhm.
Who's that guy?
That's a ring announcer.
One of the original ring announcers they had.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I was gonna say Penzer, but that's WCW.
No. Yeah.
Why Vince wasn't able to run with this, I don't know.
Because
I
he was
know.
trying to WWE-ize it.
He kind of wanted to kill everything he took over. I just feel
Yeah.
What was that?
he kind of just he didn't want to make anything that he didn't create bigger than what he created.
Exactly.
What
everything
are you
was
referring to?
always
ECW?
Vince McMahon
Yeah.
taking over ECW, WCW. It was always
Oh,
going
yeah.
to be like secondary to WWE.
Well, I'm not going to blame the takeover of WCW failing solely on Vince.
No, there was a lot of shit that happened during that time.
Yeah, if the WCW top talent didn't sit there and be a bunch of crybaby back bitches,
Well,
baby
if
back,
the
baby
network
back,
just
baby
took our
back,
guaranteed
bitch.
contract and just sit at home.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, I don't blame them for doing that.
Thank you, Basement.
I know you're gonna ask.
Thank you.
I know my bitches.
I mean, I'm pretty fucking stoned right now, so. Wait, did they do
John Bradshaw Layfield.
Mick Foley is the
He's gonna come out with a "I'm voting Kamala" sign.
Jesus? I'm praying to get to fucking
Just
They
through
played-
it. Just
they-
get
get
through
through
it.
get
They
through
didn't
November,
play-
for the love of Christ.
You notice they didn't play his crash music. They played
No.
his music that he
Yes, there's
wanted from
it.
ECW.
It's interesting. There's some music that they chose. It is the like you said,
they-
the
they
ECW
really-
music.
Everything was like a love letter to ECW.
It was.
Yep. It really is a shame that this wasn't just like the done.
Yeah. So they came back and made a terrible decision.
Because money.
Yeah, they made it too PG.
No, they had to.
I know they had to, but that's exactly why it failed.
You know, if this
So, like,
happened
almost
nowadays,
none of the original hardcore ECW crowd came back after the first night.
if this happened
Here we go.
after the
Nostalgia drug about veins.
the Netflix takeover, you could have had an ECW on Netflix.
That's
Still
again.
probably not
That's
the
that's
same, so.
what.
Right.
Honestly, I would have loved to have seen what would happen if they just kept it online. I would have been very curious to see how that developed. Genuinely, because I think that would be some. I mean, again, precursor of NXT.
Yeah.
The one thing I loved about ECW, the shows were 1 hour long.
Yes.
Forever.
Yeah.
It was never too much.
Extremely purple. Barney, no. Ah. Goddamn childhood nostalgia.
We were listening to music the other day while cleaning, and this is one of the songs that came on. And he's like, "I'm surprised WWE never used it."
The
Wow.
bodies?
They did.
Not only did they use it for
Canada.
this, they used it for
Bodies.
they used it for the ECW brand intro, and they used it for SummerSlam's 2001 theme too.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Lance Storm versus Chris Jericho.
It's Canada Fest, baby.
With
Basement's
John
got
Murray.
I got so
Woody stiffer than a hockey stick.
covered in maple syrup.
Ah, damn it.
Imagine using maple syrup as lube.
Alberta, Canada. Like just the whole environment is just like so
It's
cool.
different, yeah. It's different even from now with the audience coming back.
It's a wonderful like mix of grandurely
So I like
Like,
his throwbacks
realistic.
here. It is kind of a beginning of a love letter. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yep.
Francine is like Sally
That's-
Magoo, but attractive. But she was very
That's
much
not-
like
That's Don Marie.
That's
Yeah.
Don Marie.
Who did
That's
I say?
Don Marie.
Who did I say?
What?
Who did I say?
Which reminds
Francine.
me at NXT, they're doing the
Oh, God.
ECW show. Don Marie's going to be the special guest for free.
Don
Oh, here we
Marie
go.
is who I meant. She's very much
Lionheart.
looks like a
Lionheart.
hooker.
Chris Jericho. So cool.
Didn't they try bringing that back in AEW not too long ago with him?
They tried bringing back a lot of shit that he did. He just
What, Jericho?
He's just like watching fucking an old man try to take a shit is what Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's
Yeah,
fucking horrible.
he's
No.
come on, man. He's
I s-
lost it for sure.
I say this with
cool.
all due respect because I do really like Chris Jericho. I think he's one of the greats. I'm just saying this flat out.
There's not,
I'm gonna
That-
say
no.
he's good.
That being said-
his past career is definitely full of accolades and extreme entertainment.
He's just
However, as soon as he hit 50, he should have said, "Yeah, no, done."
he's trying to hang on to something that's not there anymore.
I feel like he's burning through a notebook list of ideas of gimmicks.
He
Yeah.
is.
Just like, you know what I mean?
And
Like
then
crossing
he has
them
the
off.
audacity to go out there and say, "I don't really lift weights anymore." Like, drugs don't work like they used to.
He's trying to find the gimmick that worked.
He
So he's
shouldn't
going
be
through all of
wrestling.
his
Yeah, he shouldn't have been wrestling for the last 4 years.
No,
Yeah,
He
like,
should have had his
I
initial 2-year run as champion in AEW when it began, and then been like, "All right, I'm done." Yeah, but
Like, hey, listen, God bless him for starting everything. Come on home, WWE, get in the Hall of Fame, and let's call it a day.
Chris Jericho had been champion been the WWE champion. Well, I know he had been, but
Here we go.
he'd
Nice,
already
nice.
beaten Stone Cold and The Rock at this point, right? So he was one of the top stars in WWE.
Mhm.
the one thing I liked about
Nice.
ECW, and this is even before WWE took him over, they did have like legit really good
Yes.
wrestlers.
Yeah,
They still
that's
had their
yeah.
hardcore shit,
exactly.
but they
It's
would
like
have.
the people that came out looking like they are the dirtiest fucking hobos they pulled off the streets were the ones that fucking surprised you every time.
They also had a really amazing plethora of international talent. Like it's
Yeah.
really kind of dumbfounding when you think about the level they were at. Between not only just Canada but Japan and like all the Lucha Libre, the Mexico luchadors.
Yeah.
Oh, bow and arrow.
But Nate,
We want Dean
Okay.
Malenko. Bring in that big-headed fuck.
No, I'm sure he'll show up at some point.
The man of
I
1,001 holds.
I think I'm trying to remember correctly.
So you've got it
Oh,
wrong.
God.
Dean Malenko is a man of 1,000 holds. Chris Jericho is the man of 1,000.
1,001.
Yeah, sorry.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Dean Malenko was actually going to. I think there was a rumor he was going to wrestle Chris Benoit at the next ECW One Night Stand in 06
Mhm.
as a tribute to Eddie Guerrero, but something I can't remember what happened.
He hung
Um,
himself with the Bowflex.
Jesus Christ.
I'd watch Dean Malenko. I watched an hour biography on that man trying on
Ben-
hats.
Benoit hung himself in 07. Oh. Right into the chat.
I can't believe that's been almost 20 years already.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Ugh.
It's amazing what the brain pushes out of it that you don't want to remember. That when you do remember, it's like, oh fuck.
Memory of him
That's what I'm
still hanging
What I'm
around.
trying to do right now. Beautiful drop kick by Lance Storm. I'll be honest, Lance Storm's kind of one of those hidden gems where it's like, man, he doesn't get.
He gets
Credit for how-
yeah, you know what?
I think. Well, no, he gets adequate.
He
I think
is
he gets
like
adequate
he's like a
credit.
Kept him
Cesaro.
off the microphone. He was a good
Yes.
wrestler.
He's Cesaro.
Yes, he's Cesaro.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yep, correct. Great in-ring performer, but
Could not talk worth a shit.
Yeah.
But even with that,
We're just-
they had a pretty cool character
I
with
can't say
him.
he couldn't talk. He lacked the charisma to make his words sound entertaining.
Who, Lance Storm?
Yes.
I heard him on an interview, and he's
Thank you.
he's very like he's got a good mind for the business, but it is fascinating that like he just can't be a very charismatic individual.
No,
not
he's
everybody has
He's
charisma.
very
Which is
sticky.
fine. Which is fine.
Like I'll tell you this right now.
Like Brett lacked in that too.
He can be very charismatic in the ring, but if you ask him to cut a promo, he sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm not saying he was terrible at it, but I feel like that's kind of the way I look at Brett.
He's bad in front of the camera, and I don't know like acting classes.
Oh, check this out. Check this out.
Oh, did not work for him. If he went, they did not take.
Beautiful drop kick. Jericho nearly fucking CTE.
Well, this is some of this shit I miss seeing, like these visual kind of counters.
You still see it today. You just see it all the fucking time, so it doesn't really fucking matter anymore.
Here we go.
Well, the thing is, when you pace a match to have this happen 5 minutes in instead of 1 second after the match starts.
Absolutely.
It's build.
It's all about pacing, man. It's storytelling. It's the lost art.
Here we go. Nope. Jericho reverse. Nice.
What are you doing?
Chris Candido chance.
You need him to commentate. Mm-hmm. Joey Styles is commentating.
What?
You're commentating.
Yeah.
Stop.
Well, I'm trying to do it for the people who are in the chat.
Yeah, we can't just sit here in silence, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep conversation going somehow.
Is the M on your chest for Mantar?
Yes. Oh, man.
Beautiful.
It's for old Milwaukee.
Well,
the new Milwaukee.
If you want me to be honest with you,
he's drinking old Milwaukee.
No, I'm drinking.
Oh, Milwaukee Best.
Milwaukee's Best Light.
Nope.
But this logo is the old Milwaukee Brewers logo, which they took from the old Milwaukee.
Yep.
And just canted it.
Because back then, every baseball player was fucking tanked 99% of the time.
Oh, God, yeah.
True.
I want to go hit balls after I drink this 40.
JP, this if memory serves me correctly, this the ending to this match is chaotic, but I think it's fun. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Flat.
Joey trying not to laugh.
You know what I like? The ring, the sound of the ring.
Yeah.
When you get that, when you can usually only hear it when you're there in person, to get that kind of reverb from the ring.
It's also where it took place, right? Like they mic'd the ring really well. Lucha Underground had a similar miking to the ring where it was louder than it should have been, but it worked.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Beautiful counter.
The Calgary Crabs.
Does the referee have a fucking...
I've had the Calgary Crabs a couple times.
Okay. I thought that was his earlobe swinging.
I mean, listen, given it's the ECW, I wouldn't be surprised either. Whoop.
Not trying to counter it.
Fucking.
So the Absolute Library, like they have all of the weekly shows that ECW did before they went to fucking TNN.
Yep. They have the whole fucking library.
I actually am gonna start watching.
No tell.
Yeah, there's some good shit there, and it's really interesting to see some things that are implemented now. That here we go. Here's the ending.
Just incredible.
Who's the other guy?
Jason Knight. Another associate there. Here we go.
God, that was a solid fucking
1, 2, 3.
Who was the other guy?
Jason Knight. He was associated with the group of the Impact player. Yeah, the guy in the blue shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason Knight.
Hey, it's just mostly a manager. It's Juan Pablo Montoyo.
Fucking brutal kendo stick shot. Holy shit.
That's who Just Incredible was.
And I believe at the time
they
were saying that this was
Guerrero on steroids.
It really does.
Yeah.
The rumor was at the time that I gotta see this again. Fucking damn.
Wow.
The rumor at the time was that this was Lance Storm's retirement match. Like this was his last match.
Did he rest? Did he retire after this?
I think it's kind of like winding down either way. I don't think he did any. I don't think he was on the main roster after this. That's why there was a lot of speculation. At least as far as I can remember, because my mind is going in and out of consciousness.
You practice it on a brick wall, Alpha.
This should be Chris Jericho's retirement match.
Well, guess what? 25 years later.
It said he practiced it at a brick wall. Okay. I did not know that. And Francine was fucking hot.
Still is pretty good looking for her.
She's the same age as me.
I was always a Dawn Marie girl.
Yes. But Dawn Marie did look like a corner. She looked like a lot lizard.
Of course she did.
That's why I liked her.
Yeah.
You liked her? Why?
Because she looked like a lot lizard.
A lot.
All right. So here's the thing about this too is that JP, I forgot to mention this. The story and the storyline as well is that there are a group of the big heels on SmackDown and Raw. We're going to come and crash the pay-per-view.
They bought all the seats and never showed up.
Okay.
So I was watching during this time. I just had never seen the pay-per-view.
Okay.
So I know that John Bradshaw Layfield was going to show up. I know that fucking.
Look at this.
Yeah, I know they were going to try and crash the party. But...
Kind of torn on that.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Pitbull Gary Wolf.
Oh, his partner.
Yeah, passed away.
Well,
this is the memorial to all the ones.
He essentially committed suicide, but
oh man,
he drugged himself to death.
Rocco.
I remember this guy.
Man, he's fucking Public Enemy, the worst fucking gimmick ever. But anyway,
great timing to take that one. Immemorial. Worst
they were
gimmick
in
ever.
WCW, and that's all they ever fucking did.
Well, because they got the shit kicked out of them too in WWF. Terry Gordy.
He was really good. He was really good.
Yes, the Terry Gordy from the Freebirds.
Yes, he was so
which
good.
Is still kind of.
Do you know that he was?
No, Crash Holly.
Crash Holly.
Do you know that he was like underage when he started wrestling?
Yeah, I heard something about that.
So Jim Cornette talks about it all the fucking time. This guy overdosed.
Yep, there he is. Pitbull Anthony Durante.
He essentially overdosed.
Yeah, the Pitbulls were pretty fucking good gimmick.
Yeah.
No, Big Dick.
Big Dick. Fucking the Dudleys. What a gimmick.
That whole family.
One of the this guy was
that
so
heartbreaking.
Great, yeah.
Heartbreaking.
It always looked like he was kind of.
He had cleaned himself up, and I guarantee it, if he would have gotten back to fucking wrestling,
it would have made him a lot more mentally happy.
Oh my god!
I would have been curious to see what would have happened with him in TNA because that's where he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing that I don't think he shows up is Shane Douglas.
No, Shane Douglas is not on this. Neither is Raven.
Shane Douglas is what made ECW good.
Did Raven die?
I would say that he was the wrestler, in a group of fucking goddamn people that did nothing but want to beat the shit out of each other. But anyway,
Sinister Minister.
This guy.
Yeah.
Mikey
he did a line of cocaine.
Tajiri was huge in ECW, man.
Oh man,
God, yeah.
He was actually pretty big in WWE too.
Mikey Whipwreck, the jobber of jobbers.
He was the king of jobbers.
Yeah.
So up next we're on the three-way dance. It's going to be Tajiri, Super Crazy, and Little Guido.
Little Guido. Good
this match is good. This is actually I was thinking about this before we hopped on. I think this might be one of my favorite triple threat matches.
This is WWE owned.
Yeah, but I know that like Sandman wasn't in WWE.
No, Tajiri was signed. Yeah, it's a mix
Sandman
of talent
was
that
in
WWE
WWE
signed in.
for like fucking 10 seconds.
Sandman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
after
he
they did
was in there,
after they're gonna
just
bring the
At
brand
the
back.
first invasion angle, that when they showed up in the front in the stands.
Oh, here we go, the
I
FBI.
hated these fucking guys. They were so
Why?
Cold-blooded Italian.
I mean, come on. Good shit, you know?
Little Guido was actually pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I would have.
Well,
God, no,
you're gonna see it in this match.
If I was that guy, I'd have left the chair dropping.
I mean, come on.
Oh, I
it's
found a movie we need to watch, guys.
what?
JP's gonna love it.
What?
It's called Tiptoes.
Love it already. Don't tell me a damn thing about it. Don't tell me a thing about it. But no, I love the FBI. The FBI, I feel like was one of those like
It was one of
last.
those underrated gimmicks.
Well, it's
They're
a
reconciling it now with the family NXT.
Man, they're doing a terrible job though.
They started
Um,
out good, though.
They're not too bad. Tracy Smothers.
it's
It
one of
was
those
not
one where it's
even
like the
Tracy Smothers, who isn't even fucking Italian.
foreign gimmick, but it's like, you know, Italian American gimmick kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ah, super crazy. You talk about another guy
Super
who
Crazy
like
was good.
fucking insane. Another reason I like this triple
Between
threat
him
is
and Psychosis.
I hate this fucking guy.
Why?
yeah, there we go. Great.
You hate Spanish people?
I'm a fan. Sorry, go ahead.
Super Crazy was pretty good. He wasn't. I don't remember him being like extreme high flying. A lot of his shit was like mat based. He wouldn't fly all over the place.
He's a very grounded luchador.
He would do.
He wasn't as. I mean, he does flips, but yeah, well,
he was like in between Pentagon.
If
you took Phoenix and Pentagon and made them one,
was Tajiri ever a ECW World Champion?
He was ECW television champion.
Yeah, he was
tag team and he was tag and TV. I don't believe he was world. So I'm a sucker for cruiserweights. It's one of my favorite divisions in wrestling. And the cool thing about this is that it's 3 completely different styles of cruiserweight wrestling.
Yes, exactly.
And it just makes it really fun and creative in terms of what they do. This is gonna be fun. This, like I was saying, this might be up there with one of my favorite triple threat matches. But it's
I remember it being good. We got James Gandolfini as the referee.
What?
Fucking Sopranos motherfucker. Look at him.
I gotta see him.
Oh God, yeah.
I can't unsee it.
This is where this is what AEW is trying to recreate.
Exactly. Yep.
This is exactly what they're trying to recreate right here.
And by the way, a 3-way dance, there is a difference because it's 3-way dance is triple threat elimination.
Okay.
So it's not just a standard triple threat where in WWE where it's one pinfall, one submission, match is over.
Going to be eliminated is going to be fucking
Super Crazy.
I'm trying to remember who wins.
I think either Super Crazy. I think Super Crazy wins.
Well, I don't want to look it up. I want to.
I don't
the
remember.
illusion of
Whatever,
like having fun. Oh God.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. So
Little Guido wrestles a lot of the indies.
I remember. There's a mistake.
Whoopsie.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a blunder.
But they did a good job resetting.
Well, did they though?
Yes, because they didn't dwell on it. They moved right on to the next thing.
There's somebody that doesn't high fly. He sure looks like he's doing nothing but high flying.
He hasn't gotten the top rope at all.
It's
He
true.
was about to.
Oh
I
well.
don't think he's gonna do a suicide dive.
Yeah.
Also, every match in ECW had no disqualification, which
He just willed himself over there.
I don't think
It makes
anywhere
more
else.
sense for the teammates of the other guys to be standing on the outside waiting to interfere until that point.
Oh fuck!
Especially if they're a heel team.
So is this? There's no count out or anything.
Nothing.
Correct.
It is a triple threat, right? So
It's 3-way, right? Yeah. So, but it's triple threat elimination.
there we go. Hey, it's not the top rope. It's the top balcony.
Oh, this guy doesn't high fly ever.
I said much.
I did not say that.
Yeah, but nobody said he wouldn't high fly ever.
I said he was
Man.
pretty
Then he gets up
grounded
and
for
walks
a high
away.
flyer.
Do you know how much fun that looks?
Yes.
Like
Especially when they make it look easy, you're just like, I want to try that, but I'm
like
gonna
from every conceivable way.
Super
how
Crazy had
fun
some
that looked.
insanely good
Yeah.
matches, man, in ECW.
He did.
There you go.
Oh,
The
tarantula. The finisher that is not legal.
Yeah, I know. Even though he could have kept it in forever because it's triple threat.
Exactly.
Well, no. Elimination.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It would have gotten him to the point where he could have been eliminated and gotten down to the final 2.
There would
Yeah,
be no
true.
rope count. Is what
Oh.
I'm saying.
0 out of 10.
He's out of his mind. Oh God.
Fucking
There you go.
Christ.
Now
Some of the
nuts
moves
are
are so.
destroyed.
Some of the moves in this are so crisp.
Crazy.
Oh, here we go. Like I love the FBI. Just makes me smile. It's like oh, missed.
Somebody in the audience just got fucking murdered.
It also
Since
doesn't
that
make
was-
any sense why they just aren't in the
There's a
ring
nut tap.
the entire time.
ECW.
Just utter fucking chaos.
Guy isn't even fucking Italian. What the fuck is he doing there?
Whippersnapper.
That is just terrible. Well, that's a
Yeah.
finisher.
They had to get those guys.
Guido's
Okay,
out.
I'm okay with that.
So
Yeah.
Guido's out. So now it's down to Tajiri and Super Crazy.
The super crazy should be dead.
Why?
He just did a fucking plunge off.
Oh,
of fucking
shit.
Falcon.
ECW. ECW.
I just forgot. So I just remembered some of the matches on this card. Oh, we're in for. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
this
this
is
one
gonna
I
be
think
good.
I remember.
Is it the second to last?
I think so, but I don't know if it's the best they had though.
Tanaka?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's 2 warthogs hitting each other in the head.
What the fuck are
Oh,
you
here we go.
One of the matches.
Oh man, I would love to
Huh?
replicate
I wonder
that
what Tajiri's up to.
level of fandom. I believe he's training in Japan.
Training for what?
You know, he's a trainer. Listen,
That
if
guy
you're
just got
expecting any
naked
sort of
from the
logic to
back.
come out of my mouth tonight, because I'm fucking way beyond stone, so please don't expect much out of me tonight. That guy shirtless?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Yep, it is. Yes, he is. It's also very cold, apparently.
Yes.
The AC must be working very well.
Like in a Hammerstein's ballroom, that place is always fucking cold.
Did
Never been there.
did the botch happen yet?
One of them did.
Which one?
Hold on. I think it might have already passed. With a power bomb.
I fucking heard.
I can imagine.
Whoop.
I haven't done that in years.
I have not seen it yet. No.
Oh, there it is. That's the one.
What? What did he do? He kicked him.
He kicked and they didn't know what to do, so just like stand there and stood at each other for a second.
Yeah, that's
And you hear the crowd, you fucked up. There's power bomb.
terrible.
Quick. See?
He's dead.
In there and out of there real quick.
Fwa.
That was terrible.
I have seen really good matches with this guy though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he is good.
Super Crazy looks like he could be related to fucking Samoa Joe.
Yeah, maybe.
Man, the Mexicools was another fucking disappointment in terms of.
Well, yeah, with a name like that.
But well,
now
you had such good talent. You had great talent. You gave him the shit.
No, we don't. We don't have to see it again. We've seen it 3 times
Yeah.
now.
Hold on, wait, one more time. Okay, no, never mind.
That's pretty hard suplex to take, I think, or a powerbomb to take.
Oh.
His finisher was a triple moonsault in the corner, so
Right, he doesn't fly much.
he's not a high flyer.
That was terrible.
Yeah, Shane Douglas is a fucking great gimmick.
This is it. This is that. I think this is that promo.
Shane Douglas being basically like the football
Spokesperson,
quarterback
yeah.
jock fucking asshole.
This is it. Yes.
God,
Oh,
damn.
Oh my
That
is.
would have
God.
destroyed you.
That was Mike Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, handicap parking. All right. Enemy built.
I wonder if Nancy shows up.
Oh
Nancy
If what?
Pelosi.
no,
Nancy?
woman.
Woman? She's dead. I think she's dead. When did Chris Benoit?
07, so
07.
No,
07.
I don't think she shows up.
No,
I don't know.
she's not on the show. No.
She's hanging
She's
around
not
at
on
the
the show.
back.
She should have because she
God.
was Sandman's manager at the beginning.
Well, Benoit and Guerrero are on the card.
And eat my vagina.
You know, tell me
See,
twice.
there she is.
And
Nancy.
eat my fat
She was
vagina.
actually really she was actually really good.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was.
she brought the
She was really good as a fucking heel.
She was like a. Well, I equated it almost like a heel Miss Elizabeth.
That's
Ah.
right there, man.
There's
That
the
was
moment.
fucking
Oh, the
great.
chairs. Fucking great.
Terry Funk was so
It's getting
fucking.
Terry
slightly
Funk is
Oh, yeah,
crooked
the
by
branding
head
iron.
down for the count.
These two have had some matches that I think I could do
We're
without.
fucking insane.
No.
And they can all. That was cool.
Oh my god.
Oh,
when
yeah,
they
this is
broke
when
the ring.
the ring broke.
This is in ECW moments.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
There
we
it
go.
goes.
Several kids were trampled.
And the crowd goes fucking nuts. Hey, take
My
the ring
leg.
down. Yeah, look at us. Bunch of fucking idiots.
Ooh, that's psychosis.
Oh, I hate this guy too.
If I'm not mistaken, this one is Psychosis versus Rey Mysterio.
Oh
That's right.
God.
Ah,
Well, that's a bad one for everyone involved.
suffer biatches.
We just watched one of these.
Now we watched two.
None of them are high flyers. Don't worry.
That shocked the fuck out of me.
Oh, when he took the
When
mask
he-
off. I know
Yep.
he was in XPW.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking boot. Ah, this getting flashbacks to Here Comes the Pain.
Fuck, I wish they would have shot him through the fucking roof. But yet here we are.
They threw him off the fucking roof at one point.
You have this like sort of affection.
He's like, if I could go back in time, the one thing I do.
Like, I think JP loves Rey Mysterio the way I love horses.
Yes.
Not at all. I love watching them die.
Stop! You read my Christmas list. The boys are maxed down. Better tap out, yo. George Lopez.
Oh,
Oh my god, he looks like fucking George
I
Lopez.
already know who wins this match.
George
Rey
Lopez?
Mysterio.
God, the fans, JP. The answer is the fans.
The fans. The fans are going to say this is awesome in about 5 fucking minutes. So,
Yeah,
this
time it,
is awesome.
They do things in Spanish, JP. El español.
It's extra spicy.
It's so spicy.
I fucking just want
It's so
to
nicey.
want to
No
stab
lemon
my
pledge.
I want to stab my fucking eyes out with a soldering iron right now.
Too bad we don't own one.
Ah, the old lucha libre tradition of stabbing your eyes out during a match.
I should have got my grandfather's. I don't know.
What?
A soldering iron?
Oh, that's a position.
My grandfather used to have one.
Not sure why the fuck's that.
Rey Mysterio's looking at him like, where did you learn how to do that? You showed me, dumb fuck.
Yeah, these two have had like a shit ton of matches in ECW, and
And their career is fans.
this isn't a bad match.
Wrestled each other in fucking Mexico like 1,000 fucking times.
That's what I'm saying. Their career is parallel to each other. They've been going the same amount of time.
This actually isn't.
They aren't parallel because Psychosis decided to take a fucking right turn. Rey Mysterio just kept going straight.
They had better matches in
Wish he would have
ECW.
taken a left off the cliff, but he kept going straight.
The fuck? Ray and Psychosis have had better matches in ECW, but this one is still very, very, very solid.
You want me to be honest with you? I wish Benoit, he would have been in the house when Benoit went nuts.
Amigo.
Welcome back, basement.
That was the last words he ever said. Amigo.
Canceled.
There's no holding me back.
His last words are booyakaka.
Flies out of the fucking ground in his household. Oh, no. Fucking
No,
obliterated.
his last words were 619.
Oh my god.
Someone's last words were 619. From one murderer to another.
Dogs are in the backyard. No?
I know.
Okay, good.
I didn't even hear you. So.
I said, what the fuck? The dogs are in the backyard.
Who let the dogs
I just love the
out?
quiet from basement. It's like, I know. Oh, man.
Ah!
I heard that TNA's Bound for Glory had a pretty decent attendance this past, was it yesterday? I think it was.
Yeah, they bolstered them up, and now they had standing room only at the attendance for TNA last night.
TNA's going places.
The crowd, hey, JP, the crowd is booing this shit. So are you happy?
Yep.
I am fucking very happy because nobody cares.
It's going to pick up some pace. Don't you worry. They have two more of these.
Oh, yeah.
No, the TNA
so you can drop, so you can leg
TNA
drop.
show. Ooh.
It's so stupid.
I heard the TNA show was pretty solid. Ziggler is still world champ over there. Even though
the Hardy Boys are tag champs now.
My ass.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hardy's are tag champions over there. That's right.
This is where wrestling loses me. Rey Mysterio holds himself up so that he can leg drop him. Like, why?
I mean, that's like, okay, you can apply that logic to pretty much every wrestling move. Why are they just standing there watching the other person do something?
I don't. The obvious shit. I hate.
Then you inherently hate all wrestling.
When Tajiri took that splash, did you see him brace for it? No. That's what I just fucking hate about wrestling. I've seen it tonight a lot. People moving into positions so somebody could frog splash them. I don't fucking like that shit.
I tore my asshole. We call that the Taco Bell swan dive.
No, Taco Bell.
And you all think I'm bad.
In terms of what? Whoop.
Hey, did you guys hear that fucking Hillary Clinton said about Donald Trump in his
Holy fuck
Square Garden thing tonight?
What?
This is like, that was terrible. Did he really need to do all of that?
To get to this point, yes.
Boing.
I've always hated that move by Rey Mysterio. I'm going to sit on you from the top rope.
Let's break our coccyx.
And crush every fan that we come in contact with.
Ugh.
No regard for his own fucking body. I wish that were so, buddy. I wish that were so.
This is the WWE move. And that's why they're booing it.
Yep.
Why? Because Rey Mysterio is going to win?
No, because he's doing a WWE move.
It's the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
that's all you did.
Booyaka.
What the fuck? These fans are dumb. Rey Mysterio's never changed what he's done.
Well, they did boo. They booed it.
Yep.
Tells you everything you need. To
George Lopez, no.
George
That's still a
Lopez,
brutal
no.
spot, man.
What and you all think I'm horrible?
A nice Hurricane Rana, even though
Well,
fuck Rey
good,
Mysterio.
Pop.
That's the only move he does that can do any kind of damage to a person. or at
Because
least
he's
a
3'8".
Oh, I'm not agreeing with you. I'm not agreeing with the fans. I'm just saying that's why they're fucking doing it. Because I remember like they were like, "Oh, it's because it's a WWE move." I'm like,
Anything?
fucking,
There you go.
here's the SmackDown heels. Woohoo!
I like how they made him walk through the crowd to get there.
I told you JBL was going to show up. JBL was one of them.
Yep. Bischoff's the other on Raw.
Yeah,
Bischoff?
Yeah, Bischoff's coming from
The
Raw.
referees, just random SmackDown referees.
No, who is that guy? Like something Killer something? Who's the black guy?
Where? It's Orlando Jordan.
No. Didn't he have another name?
Way the fuck off.
What? So Rey Mysterio is
Didn't he have another name?
Okay.
No,
So
just
hold on a
chief of
second.
staff. That was it. What?
Stop. So
Hey.
Rey Mysterio is a WWE guy, right?
Yeah.
And he's mad at him for showing up.
Well, they're looking down on him for being associated with ECW and doing this. It's like,
Because that's where he got his start with ECW.
yeah, they do that with a few others later on. It's like, wow, you guys wrestle here. Yeah.
Kurt Angle's
Great
perfect.
heat. Great heat.
Unless Rey Mysterio had a angle with Rey Mysterio.
No, the angle for the night was they had bought out the box and they haven't shown up. It could have happened on any match. That had nothing really to do with Rey Mysterio.
I also love the idea that they're putting them like that intimately.
What did they say?
Fuck you, SmackDown.
Yeah, fuck you, SmackDown.
I love how they're putting them like intimately part of the crowd. Like
Yeah.
it's a weird like
It's genius.
it's kind of like buying the front row ticket, but like you've seen before, where like the wrestler buys a front row ticket to like fuck with the other person in a rivalry. But it's
they keep showing the fucking ticket. Like, okay, we get it. We bought a fucking ticket. Who cares? I hate it when they fucking do that shit.
It feels a lot more natural and authentic. Get off of them. There's my idol.
That's the Vince troop getting ready to bury ECW.
Yeah, Bubba stuttered.
His original gimmick was so good. Where fucking Devon had to hit him in the back of the head to stop stuttering.
Yep. Oh god.
So good.
Oh, is this when they show like some like intense? Yeah, they fucking parking lot brawl.
They cut it. It's so good.
Great editing.
It's Drew McIntyre.
Alfonso, he was an actual referee, turned into a manager. They tried doing the Danny Davis fucking gimmick with him.
Kind of dug the 911 gimmick, like just the big fucking like thug muscle. Oh god, gold.
Oh, gold.
I love that line.
Oh, it's so great. Where the big boys play with each other.
Oh Jesus.
It's Psychosis.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Who's this?
It was Pitbull Gary Wolf. He had actually broken his neck. Like Shane Douglas accidentally broke his neck in a match, and then they turned an angle that he was like, "Oh no, I did it on purpose," and they had him confront him, and that was him throwing him down. Oh, this one.
Oh,
Oh God.
Well, fucking
shit.
Sabu just
brain
didn't care.
damage.
His neck.
Oh God.
Oh.
That was pretty bad.
Oh.
The fact that they replayed it so much in slow motion. Did you see when he died? It was amazing.
God.
Did he just break his neck? What did he read him?
What the fuck was that?
Then he had a hard on.
Wouldn't you?
Pile driving a woman? Yes.
Yes.
That was pretty good. These two had a hell of a match.
Yeah, they had great matches.
He wins the title and then loses the title.
He never got the chance to actually put it on.
Raven's girlfriend.
Oh, this Beulah McGillicuddy.
Yeah.
I fucking loved her.
She was like Stacy
She was
Keibler to
actually
me.
really good.
Pre Brock Lesnar.
Baby Brock.
Yeah, basically. That's what it is. Taz was the precursor to what eventually would be what Brock Lesnar turned into. With some exception, with some slight differences,
He was double the size.
in my opinion. he grabbed the Super Mario mushroom.
His
And
Brock
how
mini
small
Brock
he
mini
was
me.
there to see how huge he fucking got.
Well, he was never big, but he
No.
was just
He was
fucking
he was
huge.
like that.
As wide as he was.
He was
tall.
yeah, which is like wrestler size, like perfect.
He was a legit badass, though.
Well, that
Yeah.
was.
Oh, this fucking guy, Joey Gertner.
Yep. I know what's coming. Popular demand. Sorry, I know
We're
it's
really trying
coming.
not to break character right now.
Get the fucking J.
Oh. Kicked him right in the ass.
I did. He said a fucking poem line and then kind of pushed. I thought he was gonna fucking go over the goddamn
I
railing.
know.
Can
Yeah.
you imagine? Holy shit. Ah, instant heat.
So I do know that Kurt Angle, when they did the Raven and Sandman angle, Kurt Angle was in the audience because Kurt Angle was getting ready to join the professional wrestling ranks.
Yes, Taz was recruiting him.
So this is kind of a shoot. That's what he's talking about.
Yep.
God, I
moron.
love Kurt Angle.
He doesn't say the F word. He just says, "You freaking
So,
moron."
I would estimate that if like Kurt Angle stayed in ECW, he would. You know how like people said like CM Punk was like, oh man, one of the last like original guys that would have fit in the old school era of ECW.
Yeah.
Kurt would have been if Kurt stayed in ECW and rode through it. I feel like he would have been the catalyst to like transition them from like ECW style to Ring of Honor style,
Kurt's
like the more
neck,
athletic based stuff.
His neck has shoulders.
Wasn't he the champion at the time?
Neos.
The one
Wasn't
on the
JBL
ECW is
world
Rob Van
champion
Dam.
at the time?
The one
No.
on the ECW is Rob
He
Van
had just lost the title.
Dam.
To
Everybody
John
hates
Cena.
him.
Yes.
It doesn't, but nice try.
Ooh.
Your little internet on your Napster. Shut the fuck up.
It's so good.
That's a great angle.
They were so good at getting heat right here.
Oh God, yes.
I was gonna say, love him or hate him, JBL was pretty good at getting heat.
This is JP on AEW.
It really is. It's still JP.
Yep.
Yep.
Sound
Still
familiar?
JP.
Take your clothes off.
Her
Why
taking
not?
off his shirt for no
Angle, take
reason.
off his shirt. You can root
Root for your people.
And then,
He really hated the internet.
Yeah,
you really don't though.
he's
I know, but
calmed down a lot.
He never really did. It's just his
persona.
Yeah.
It was just
his
character.
persona. Yeah, it was great. This is why I like JBL.
He's dribbling.
Oh, there's a lot more coming. There we go.
That was the signal for the music. Take off the hat.
Maybe.
There you go.
Was he in
Neos.
Van Damme, unfortunately.
WWE at the time?
He
Van
was
Damme?
injured
Yes.
at this point. Which
He was
sucked.
injured though. He's going to talk about it, but yeah, Van Damme was unfortunately injured with a, I believe ACL.
Uh-huh.
No.
You know a guy that could have wrestled longer? Like, I'm sure he was willing to wrestle longer. Yeah,
Oh,
he
he-
was all fucked up, but whatever.
Oh yeah, he didn't care.
Well, it's not legal. Well, you'll see. Remember, he's
No,
not-
I'm talking about like in real life, like up to his not being in WWE anymore. I think he had like the ability to be AJ Styles in terms of wrestling until he's 50.
Van Damme. Yes,
Yeah, Van Damme.
absolutely. I love Van Damme a lot. It's funny because I don't like personality wise, like who he is as a person.
Him and fucking the other guy that left, the Stoners. That would have been a great tag team.
Stoners.
Him and fucking what's his tits? He's gonna come back to WWE.
Oh, Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would
They
have
just
been
had a match.
Great.
They just had a match on the Indies.
I'd have loved to see them as a tag team 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah, but
Oh, they're gonna get a whole
Van
back-
Damme's unlike anybody. Like the only type of like vibe I get if I've ever like gotten from him is that's a person that's similar was Steamboat. Like I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but like Van Damme's like babyface kind of vibe and character reminded me a lot of Ricky Steamboat's babyface vibe and character for some
reminds
reason.
me of high AJ Styles.
Yeah,
Honestly, that's what he is.
Yeah.
I think we've kind of established that some of AJ's style comes from RVD.
Van Damme again was the one who proposed this idea for the whole show. Yeah, that really sucked. He was like, I was mega depressed that I couldn't wrestle on the show.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they did 06, I think, and they put him as the headliner.
Yep.
But it did not work out.
One Night Stand. Which one? Because there's been fucking like I think 5 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
To whatever ain't cool.
Gotta watch RVD and Jerry Lynn. Their rivalry was great.
Oh yeah.
Fucker had the belt, had the TV title for
Beat the shit out of
23
this guy
months.
with the
He
fucking
made the
whistle.
TV
That
title
was,
the most
fucking
booked.
that was his gimmick from the very
Yeah.
beginning.
I know he can talk.
Right, but that's the shtick.
Oh, this guy annoyed me.
He was.
That's he's doing his
That
job.
That was the point of him.
Yeah. Again, instant heat magnet.
I didn't sweat it because I was high as fuck when I wrestled.
So we're like 90% of the roster on different things.
Yeah.
If anything, I'd be like, RVD is like a model fucking wrestler. He just smoked weed. Didn't do fucking all the opioids in the world.
Exactly.
Like just can you just back off him?
Them not doing the whole fucking show and doing the whole damn show. That was another reason I was like, I'm out.
And here we go.
Seth Rollins has taken a lot from RVD, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Listen to him.
Well, I think by this point he was fucking smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day and chewing on all kinds of
I
tobacco.
feel like he was like a carny before he joined ECW.
He was. He was.
Did they ever capitalize on the RVD?
Well, he was pretty big in WWE, man.
No. I know that, but I don't remember this with John Bradshaw, Layfield, Kurt Angle.
He's world champion next year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's 1 year removed from being the WWE champion. Because he won the Money in the Bank the following Mania.
Right. He's very honestly, his career path is very similar to AJ Styles, man.
It really is. Although in retrospect, they gave the belt to AJ pretty quick.
Well, the way I want to be seen is balls out. Like everything is covered but my balls.
You do need and this is where I disagree with Rob Van Dam. You do need a storyline.
Wrestle in the dark. Cut the power.
Literally, there's just lights on the ring and that's it.
Cut the power. Show's over. No refunds. And then my knees gave out. I really like smaller venues for wrestling, though. It's so much better.
Yeah.
Seems he's boo
And
knees
it's
boo.
like they put my
Was it
dick inside
Datney?
out.
Was it Datney? Boo doctors.
Bill Alfonso is so dumb. I just can't.
He's Aubrey Edwards.
He is 100%.
Yeah, because he missed WrestleMania 21.
Yep.
This was June, the June after.
There you go, Neos. And one and only ECW is Rob Van Dam. He said it backwards.
It's a Reno.
Reno. Yeah. I remember just like.
Yep.
I really liked Rhino when he first showed up. And then he just turned into terribleness.
Uh-oh.
Was it?
Crowd cheering for a sip.
Sabu.
Undertaker.
Sabu.
Pennywise? Harvey Weinstein.
Dwight 6? Ubas.
Honestly. God damn it.
He's got fucking band-aids all over it.
He's got scars all over him, too.
Yeah. He's already been torn apart by fucking barbed wire.
Do it up. Rhino and Sabu. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. This should be a good match.
Rhino was like portrayed basically as like I'm gonna just
Man
randomly
beast?
attack people, kind of. Yeah.
No.
He still has the belts, to my knowledge.
He has the best spear I've ever seen.
He
For
does.
me, the gore is easily the best spear.
I did find him and fucking Heath Slater to be a great tag team film.
Yeah, that was fun.
Rhino also has that like wrestler build, even though he's a striker.
Yeah,
He's 290 pounds.
He's a
but he
fucking
just-
wall of a man.
he is. But he can also fucking move
Yeah,
like the
there you go.
goddamn wind.
There you go.
Well, he could move. Then he went to WWE and things kind of fell apart.
Take a seat.
Yeah, yeah.
He also is the only wrestler I know that had like
Sabu,
a,
take that chair and hit Alfonso over the fucking head with it.
this motherfucker had a velvet onesie.
Oh, there you go.
Boop.
I just read that about Mr. Beast there,
What?
Kratos. I don't care.
I don't know what he
yeah.
put. I don't know what you said.
It's in the
refresh all that.
I have no way to look at it right now.
Oh, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, what?
don't
Is
see
he
it.
fucking children now?
He's
I'll
gonna
give you
get beat up by a
$1,000
FP.
if I could take your child from the utero.
I offer parents $1,000 to take their child.
I've been planting kids in South Africa, unborn
And I think-
babies.
One of the streamers that works with him found disturbing text messages, I'm guessing, and reported him to the FBI.
I'll give you $1,000. Stop reporting me to the FBI. Have you had a Beast burger? It's filled with my cum.
I had a suspicion.
No, that's the Beast chocolate. Christ. I can whistle out of nowhere.
Fucking annoying.
Trying to remember the other
Now you
matches.
know how I feel when Jim Cornette shows up.
Yeah, there's 3 more matches after this, and they're all pretty good. Good shit.
What?
Really wonder why WWE signed Sabu for and put him anywhere else other than ECW. Like I don't know what they could have done with him long term. Oh, okay, holy
I
fuck!
don't either.
Ooh.
There we go.
Hunan Tenro.
Ooh, boss, shut up. Woo.
Sabu was like the most, like, his moveset is just like the laziest fucking shit in the world. But it's so good because it works so well.
It's between him and Sandman for who had the laziest moveset.
It's honestly like
He gets the job done.
Down syndrome.
Yeah.
The two.
Do you think he'll ever go in the Hall of Fame?
Sabu probably not.
How about Raven?
No, not
Yeah,
unless it's
Raven
like
will.
the
Is
last
Raven
person
dead?
they have to induct.
No.
Well, you might
There's
just confuse
actually
me earlier with that.
There's actually a documentary that they're releasing about like Raven's career, like an independent documentary.
Is it quote the Raven Nevermore?
Yeah, I think actually I think it is.
I hate you.
What?
It's one of his catchphrases.
I didn't make. I was gonna say I didn't say anything. I
I
didn't
thought you
make
were
the
trying
damn
to tell
thing.
the joke, and that was the joke.
No, it wasn't a joke.
I don't trust you.
Way too stoned to think right now. Are you mad?
Oh, he just
Oh.
hit that with his head.
Oh
Damn.
my god. He was
Face
supposed to move that when he pinned him.
He just took everything to the face.
He did.
Well, that's a statement.
Hmm.
Even Big Dick. He took Big Dick to the face.
Oh, there goes the ref.
Oh, now that's a ref bump.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's a ref bump.
Pile driver.
No, the paper, not the one time when they're made out of fucking paper mache.
He diddy.
Oh, here you go.
Just throw it at his- What is this? WWE 2K25?
Yes.
Gonna fuck up my body even more. Ha!
He was cleared for light activities.
I meant light jogging. I tripped.
Oh God.
You right there?
No, I just moved slightly.
Okay.
Turning into JP, man. Body has just said no more.
I think I'm right behind you.
I don't know,
I'm
Kratos. Maybe we couldn't do it.
way the hell fucking ahead of all of you.
Oh, he didn't even use the chair, for fuck's sakes. There was no
Oh yeah,
time.
I think he was trying to, and he didn't have enough time
This
to.
is what Sabu was. It was like, everything was executed like retardedly. I don't know how else to put it.
He was the Tasmanian devil. Ironic, it's ironic because obviously he had Taz, but he was like literally to me the personification of the Tasmanian devil character in Looney Tunes. Just fucking chaos and just running rampant and destroying everything and everyone.
He's what John Moxley wants to be.
Yeah, he wants to be a fusion dance of
Look,
Sabu.
it's P. Diddy pouring that baby oil on him.
No,
Come here, you want some of this too? We're going to Diddy's house to fuck a bunch of 7-year-olds. Come on.
not the diddler.
Sounds like I'm in the fucking Indian bazaar. That's not true.
Wait, what?
He did the original Sheik trained them both?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
The original Sheik is fucking insane.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but no,
That's why Sabu is the way he is.
yeah, he trained both of them. I know Van Dam obviously didn't train as much with him, but Sabu absolutely was trained by Sheik. That's why he's almost like a mini clone of
I'm
him.
gonna say trained in fucking brackets here, man.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from, and I agree.
We
like
found
technically,
What the fuck? Why is he so mad? I don't know.
It's a WWE shine, I think.
Well, he's an idiot.
Who doesn't love head? Oh, look on the TV too.
Honestly, his theme song for this gimmick should have been on the list of greatest theme songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does everybody want?
Also, Al Snow is he's not a genius, but he's close.
Yeah.
He's very intelligent. I wouldn't say he's like on a genius level, like a Heyman
He runs OVW now.
Yeah, I know, and he does a pretty damn good job. But he's very, very smart.
Oh, there comes the heads.
Crazy how that fucking gimmick got over.
Yeah, and Paul Heyman was a genius to capitalize on it because he went and got those styrofoam mannequin heads and sold them as merch.
Yes, you are correct, Kratos.
Was who what? Bam!
He's dead. So is he.
He's dead.
He's more deader.
He's dead. They're dead.
That was mass transit,
So-
wasn't it?
She's dead.
I got to see New Jack in an indie show years ago,
Uh-huh.
and he did the giant dive, just like you see him doing all the ECW shit. Dude was fucked up beyond belief before he did it, and just light was on, but nobody was home, kind of
Oh, that's a
situation.
great pile driver
Jesus.
through the table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So heart went out for him because he was just too much brain damage.
Mm.
Oh, no cell. Great. Good shit, good shit.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
You gotta remember, Joey Styles was going solo on the commentary, so you had to kind of, flare shit up. Up.
This
We need
was
more whistle.
a big moment.
The lights off effect is also something I enjoy.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you'd be able to.
WWE did it 4 fucking times.
Honestly,
tonight at their
Taz, if you
pay-per-view.
rewind this, okay, hold on. I'm gonna rewind it like 2 seconds.
Oh Christ.
If you look at look at Taz when he shows up, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like a Street Fighter character breathing.
Yes.
Look at this shit. Come on. Is his chest heaving?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so perfect.
He's like shrugging his shoulders.
No, he's breathing.
Choose your fighter.
I'm gonna choose the 3'8" midget.
Good shit.
Sombrero.
There's Bischoff. Bischoff, Edge, Snitsky, Tyson Tomko, Christian, Coach.
Some anorexic
I think
man.
those are the big ones.
You guy's a wife stealer.
How dare you?
How true he was.
ECW Antichrist.
Oh, someone spit on him.
Oh, damn. Yeah, it's funny. The famous scene when the NWO was formed.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the things that fascinates me the most about that moment is the amount of shit that was thrown in the ring.
Yeah.
Snitsky.
And how you'll never see that again.
Yeah.
It's like legendary heat. Snitsky, put on your socks and shoes. All right, there, you're right here.
Eric's got a red shirt on now.
Well, it's that way you can, determine, which brand they're on.
Oh my god, Coach.
Rob Conway.
Like LA Knight?
I know, he really does. Edge had just won Money in the Bank.
Does he look like LA
William
Knight?
Regal.
for fuck's sake?
What's that?
William Regal was in the back.
Yep.
There's
There we go.
no
And Juan Guerrero.
man killing my family.
So it's this, then Awesome, and then main event tag match.
Oh, those T-Rexers.
Yeah, boo this guy, you fuck.
I can't wipe my ass. Gonna kill my family.
You know who wins this match? The
What?
Bowflex.
Bowflex is
Right.
undefeated, man.
It is.
Lady
It should
Death.
go in the Hall of Fame. How fucked up
Oh,
would that
maybe.
be?
I love how Coach was so full of himself that he was fucking the sunglasses indoors,
Yep.
a hockey jersey with the ECW crossed out on it.
Eddie had just turned heel, feuding with Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
This is also the year Eddie dies.
Well, that's a fun fact.
Eddie would be, unfortunately, would pass away.
Fun fact, he
4
was dead
months
4
later.
months later.
Yep.
No, remember a pop-up video? Do you guys have that? Fun fact: Eddie died 4 months later. Pop-up video.
Pop-up video. Jesus fucking Christ. I kind of want to do that now. That'd actually be pretty cool if they did like little pop-up facts during
2
some
years
classic
later,
matches.
Chris Benoit would kill his entire family. Pop-up video. It was like,
They just just there's pop-ups, but they all just say NA.
it was so upbeat, that show, or kind of.
Oh god. Wait, what?
Foi.
What? So yeah, there was, as I mentioned earlier, there was a rumor that Benoit and Dean Malenko were going to wrestle at the next one, the 06 one, as an Eddie Guerrero tribute match. But I don't think Malenko got cleared.
I wonder why.
I think he got that early stage of Parkinson's.
He couldn't get his head through the door.
Yeah, too. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Did he actually? He has Parkinson's, right? So he's like full on
Yes.
bobblehead. Like he's literally a human bobblehead.
Yep.
You guys are terrible for saying such things.
You fucking what?
Just put steroids on a pole match for these two. Jesus Christ.
That was
Big
WCW.
meaty
not
man bumping.
WCW.
Big meaty man bumping meat. What you gonna do when they come for you?
Yeah, Parkinson's disease.
That's when he's like, his wife is like, he got Parkinson's, and ever since then he was so agreeable. He just says yes to everything.
Dean
Yeah,
Malenko
sleep.
apparently had surgery to remove the shakes.
How does that even make sense? What are you removing from your body that's going to stop you from fucking being super agreeable?
It's just what I read. I don't fucking know. I'm not a fucking doctor. Shit. I'm just telling you what I just fucking read. God damn it. Fucking no.
Research it.
Yeah, where's
Look,
the fun of that?
motherfucker, I already do enough of that shit.
What?
Oh my god. I already do enough research.
What are they, no, I'm saying, what are they saying?
We've got herpes?
Well, that's on them.
I think that's what. Yeah, we've got herpes. Well,
You shouldn't have been fucking goddamn Don Marie then. Shit. Right.
Okay.
take your
they
time,
got
Eddie.
herpes.
I could see the evil in his eyes.
This match is boring.
It just started.
Right?
Like,
They haven't
Hey,
even
give it a second.
I want so I can see what's going to happen in this match already.
they're both going to be dead?
Chris Benoit's going to jump off the top rope. He's going to brain himself, causing more further damage to his head. You can see he's already doing it.
Not totally wrong.
Those chops.
Oh,
God damn.
Good, but
Lamb
he ain't
chop.
holding shit back at all.
It's already busted.
bleeding.
Ruh-roh.
Why is he bleeding? Did he pop a zit?
It's called.
He hit his tooth.
He's starting to become a woman.
Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, that was Benoit. It was bleeding.
Guy.
Did what?
No,
Oh,
it's a guy
yeah.
in the
This
right.
is Eddie Guerrero.
Is it-
This is why Eddie Guerrero's heart exploded because he was bleeding from his nose.
Channing Tatum is the referee.
Oh, I changed your referee GGM over on Raw.
Oh, is your priest fell out? Put that back in, bitch.
I don't understand what's
Owie.
so funny.
What's your reaction though?
He's Aubrey Edwards and shit. That's horrible if you can't see it. No shit, Joey.
All the blind people are like, I am going to write. Well, hold on. I'm going to send a series of bumps to ECW complaining. Do you know you can now like call somebody and have like you could speak in Braille and send it, and it just AIs it to text.
I
or to
did
voice?
hear that. Yeah.
Do what?
Pretty
Wait,
cool.
transmit Braille
Program.
how?
It just turns it into like voice, like AI voice.
Huh.
It turns text to speech.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For blind people. Fuck you, Bischoff.
What did Bischoff do?
He's just there.
Bischoff's getting what he wants.
Exactly.
Fucked off.
For everything, everybody's shitting on Bischoff. The man was fucking
He's been the only one that's been able to compete with WWE for
ever.
83 weeks.
People right now hate him because he's talking shit about AEW, but he's talking about him in the business aspect of things.
Like a bull and a matador.
Bischoff is the last actual wrestling fan to actually book a decent show.
I have this woman here. It's a fucking polo shirt and a beer. She
Uh-huh.
looks like she's out golfing.
Oh, concussion.
That's pretty
Ruh-roh.
much every move he takes, concussion.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
My CTE
Well, good.
acting up again.
Oh, here we go. No. Oh, no. Brainbuster. Brainbuster.
Nope.
Superplex.
Always slam.
Superplex.
Look at him. He's convulsing.
Imagine being like a photographer for wrestling and being like on a date with a woman. So what do? I take pictures of sweaty, muscular men.
In
Slapping
tights /
me, yeah.
underwear.
Look at Eddie Guerrero. He just looks so
He's
disproportionate.
so he's
He's
the
so top heavy, and
the
there's
tail
like
of-
no legs under him.
the tale of two halves.
He's an ECW fucking creative character.
He's a world
He's
champion.
the person Tony Storm is trying to emulate. She just did it in reverse.
He's a WWE world champion from the waist up. He's got those frosted tips.
That was the style for the 90s and early
Pretty much
2000s.
what he had for like the majority of
I
his
remember
really
those.
popular era.
Yes. Between that and the mullet.
The mullet was great. He should have never got rid of it.
Oh, yeah. He should have
Some
kept
people
the
never
first
forgot.
one.
What?
I mean, his mullet looks good. That's
Joey sounds like, Jesus, that hurt.
I forgot.
Whoop.
Chris Benoit was a really good wrestler. No, I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just don't ask. He's another one. Just don't ask him to talk.
Just don't ask his
Who?
family.
Benoit.
Benoit wasn't too bad.
He wasn't too bad. He was not good, but he was
No.
a bit more charismatic than he was like a better
If
version
you
of Lance
got him
Storm.
at a time, if you caught him at a time where he was actually pissed off, his promos were fucking beautiful.
Well, he was always pissed off because he was fucking roided up. But that's a whole
Hey man,
nother
this
issue.
is a really good match, JP.
It is.
That great. It's all right.
I mean, I feel like you just go into things and you're like, I'm gonna hate him.
Yeah.
No, I actually like both of these guys. I like Chris Benoit more than I do Eddie Guerrero, but their wrestling's pretty good. It's just seen it.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle. I like both of them. I think equally as far as in ring
The thing
performance.
is, I
But
liked Eddie Guerrero
obviously, Guerrero
more
more charismatic.
because he's basically my favorite lucha wrestler who was not lucha at all.
Yeah, exactly.
He was just the lucha.
I mean, he
as
did
fucking-
show his moments before
was-
he was
Yeah,
lucha,
he could
but
do
he
it
was
if
as
he
lucha
wanted
as
to.
Scott Steiner, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, there it is.
Mhm.
that right there is where the CTE
That's why he's
This one move was the reason he killed his family.
Yes.
that's
I'm pretty sure there's more to it than that. Because okay, so many people had CTE. Not all of them killed their family. So
Well, he was also on steroids.
No, yes.
well, you know what it is? I think like the huge mood swings that you can get with steroids, where you get like
Yeah, the suicide
by them?
headbutt.
with also like mental illness and a bunch of use of everything.
Yeah.
It's the perfect storm.
Ooh, is that you gonna tap?
Missing that tooth. The toothless aggression.
It's so weird too because if
That
you
was
thought,
actually a gimmick. That's what they called
What?
him, the toothless aggression.
swallow it. Yeah, he swallowed
we
it.
go.
All right.
By the bucket.
Hey, you know one thing I'm seeing here that you don't see anymore? There is legitimately 0 false finishes.
Yeah.
Like when a match is over, it just ends. There's not 2 count, 2 count, 2 count.
Oh, so funny you say that. I do a side podcast with a friend of mine called WrestlePedia, where we go deep diving into general wrestling topics. And so we're going to do a review of WrestleMania 27.
Okay.
So I rewatched most of it recently, and holy shit.
Hey, that's what it is, right? Yeah.
What's that?
WWE went way too heavy in the false finishes, man.
27 was a rough one. That was that might be up there with one of the worst WrestleManias, to be honest. Up, so rudely interrupted. Round 2, bitches.
This stupid fucker. Who is this guy? Look at Bischoff. Is so good. Bischoff is pretty good. I like Bischoff, man. I always have.
Spit take. Maven.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
These segments for getting heat for them is great.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong.
Bischoff's too good.
He is. He's really good, man. plays a fucking asshole so great.
I feel like there's less exaggeration than we think. And you say.
Well, that was a little bit unnecessary. Not fully unnecessary, just a little bit.
This next one's gonna be pretty snug. On that note, I'm gonna grab a quick drink, so
I
I'll
also
be
have
right
to
back.
take a piss. I don't know how quickly it's gonna start, but it's so fast.
Go quickly.
Oh my god. He's not dead yet?
Nope, not yet.
It will be soon though, because he dies not too shortly after this.
Oh my gosh.
What's
You put a suit on this guy, and you won't be able to tell he's a fucking wrestler.
he died in 2007? What the fuck are they doing?
Turning their back on ECW product,
So-
as they just said.
I get that, but it's so dumb.
It's all they could think of.
Who's this
Continue
fucking clown?
Give it a minute.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm back.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh my god, you don't know Tanaka? He's great.
I remember Tanaka.
These guys had some fucking amazing
Just in time.
matches. I don't know if this is
Oh
one.
god, yeah.
But
These
Again,
two
it just
don't
goes.
have-
It just goes back to when we said earlier that they had great some international talent showcase.
Yep.
just start
Oh,
off
this is
hammering.
also pretty risky in hindsight, considering that Mike Awesome,
Yeah,
unalived himself.
I hate how stupid YouTube is with terms.
Motherfucker is-
Like, you can't say this. People are just gonna replace it with another term that means the same thing. You dumb fucks.
This
Masato Tanaka.
There we
he's
go.
still fucking wrestling.
Not
yeah,
surprised.
look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, Huh?
don't say that.
Yeah.
Mike Awesome was actually really good.
He was.
Look at that. He's like a better version of Bradshaw, wrestling wise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you practically had to sign a waiver to be in the front row at these shows.
So what's the main event?
Tommy Dreamer and Sandman against the Dudleys.
Mr. Tanaka.
But Tommy Dreamer and Sandman were. Right.
They were pretty much the cornerstone of ECW.
They
As
were-
well as RVD.
They hated each other. Not in real life, but
Everybody feuded with everybody at one point.
Yeah. That's because it was also the roster size was so small and everybody was so equal in size.
Yep. This match has some pretty brutal chair shots.
I can imagine.
Oh, this mustache.
Specifically to Tanaka.
That is dollar store Michael PSAs right
Mhm.
there.
No, you're not. Cool. Two fucking bulls hitting each other.
Yes.
Oh, I remember this spot coming up. The thing is, they do some shit where it's like, man, if you were off by a few inches,
Yeah.
He dropped him on his head. Okay.
Come on, man. This match is over.
That,
At least it should be.
every match that these guys had, someone should have died. I can tell you that right now.
Hold on. JP's reaction was the best for me. Like, it's like, come on, guys. Knock it off, all right?
That was devastating.
Fucking gnarly. Oh. It gets worse.
Okay. But all this guy does is fucking high spots. Because
He
he's 300
did one
pounds
high
and-
fly. He just power bombed him head through a table. All he does is high fly, guys.
How is that high flying? I mean, he's flying a body, sure, but
I'm talking about, well, he just power bombed a guy.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
That was.
I don't think the fucker jumps.
This is what's supposed to happen.
Now so he is doing nothing but finishers. That's all this guy does.
But finishers?
That was okay. So really,
What?
he's done 3 moves in this fucking match. He's done a tope suicida.
Mm-hmm.
He's done a body splash from
He
the top
power
rope.
bombed the fucking guy off of a fucking apron and do
He
it.
also did a close.
Oh wait, there's more.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, good God.
Jesus.
Right. Fucking Christ. They killed him.
I'm gonna Jim Cornette this and go.
Wait. I think there's one more.
What the fuck was that?
That was supposed to be DDT, but Mike Awesome fucked it up.
No, that was
no,
an actual move.
The finish is fucking
Flip
pretty
over fucking
gnarly.
diamond cutter.
How you felt about that power bomb is kind of, I think you'll feel the same way when you see the finish. Jesus.
It's brain damage to the
He
match.
kicks out of this shit. Oh god,
Yeah.
this is so bad. What the fuck?
There you go.
Come
blink.
on,
That's ECW.
Guys!
Come on.
Guys, come on, man. All right.
Get out.
He's already dead.
Oh, if he kicks out of this shit, I quit.
And you're quitting.
Oh my god,
Bye, JP.
so bad. And he's getting up.
Yeah, hold on.
This is the shit I hate on AEW for. This is really.
Oh my god.
That was pretty.
This guy has done 4 moves.
They did broke basement. That was a pretty fucking solid spear.
Yeah, that was.
I'm not saying it wasn't a solid
Oh,
spear.
death.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Oh
my
my god, that was. I was like, I thought there was one more.
His brain is
And
in his
that's-
asshole.
and
at this
that's-
point.
Not
that's not the- and that's not the-
at this point.
Neither of them should. Well, one is.
And that's not the
He's
finish.
gonna be shitting stem cells for a week.
This is not.
This is ECW.
This is so
Wait till you get to the main
bad.
event.
This is
Main
bad.
event's the main event's
This is
crazier.
Worse. This is honestly worse than AEW.
The main event's
Oh,
crazier.
CTE's kicking in.
What's kicking in?
The CTE.
CTE.
Yeah, it should be in.
He's
should
like,
be
nah,
out.
fuck.
Where am I?
don't
I need more tables.
See, for them it's the CTE. For me, it's the THC. Mixed with CBD.
Oh, yep. Can't get it in. That's what she said.
Oh,
The guy's helping him with the fucking table.
1 out of 5.
I get it.
What?
A fat chick thriller.
That was Mike Awesome's gimmick in WCW.
Fat chick thriller?
I shit you not. Yeah, that 70s guy.
No,
Fucking
no, 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 no.
terrible Vince Russo gimmick. Terrible.
What is that? No.
Mike Awesome's other.
Mike
gimmick.
Awesome had a gimmick in WCW when he went there called the fat chick thriller.
Oh.
It was a
I don't remember.
terrible Vince Russo gimmick. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
This was like 98 to 2000.
I remember watching it. He kicks out of this shit.
That right there, I absolutely love. Join the stock market. Suck my dick.
Call me a god.
Buy a beast burger. Oh, land him on the spike and kill him.
Oh, I think I remember the finish on this one. Oh, yep. This was always fucking crazy.
Oh god, that was so dangerous.
Oh, fuck, man. Come
Good
on.
night, Irene. No, I can't see my spleen. I think it
shit.
is impaled.
No,
Kick out.
can't.
He kicks out of this shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
naturally.
This guy would have been impaled by that
Yeah.
leg and he would have kicked out of it.
Correct.
This is so fucking bad.
Look at his forehead.
It's almost done.
Thank God.
Kai and Tai Superman over there is he's all right. He's doing okay.
EC dub. EC dub. Oh
So
yeah,
bad.
the legs were broken on the table. That's why I didn't want it.
Mhm.
This is such shit. Look at this guy fucking. I gotta clean up here a little bit. The fuck is this guy doing?
He's helping making the area safer than what it was.
He's making the area safer than what it was.
Safety first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They almost impaled him like 2 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think safety went out
Well,
the fucking
the guy
window.
outside the ring, his only worry is about
You
the
gotta
shit out.
remember, this was
Safety
like
went out of the window with Mike Awesome.
right
like,
after the Attitude Era, right? And all this shit was like, yeah. Awesome Bomb is a great movie.
Here we go. Oh wait,
I'll
wait,
take my
wait.
Chinese to go.
Told you.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was great. I didn't
remember
expect him
that.
to pile drive
I
himself.
thought I
afterwards.
thought I remembered that correctly.
Hold on.
He power bombs him outside the ring through a table and then suicide dives on top of it. This
Pop
fucking
up video.
6 foot,
2 months later, he hung himself.
fucking
No,
6'8"
He
gorilla.
died in 2007.
Pop up video. Yeah.
And then Taz was hired by WWE to take the title off of Mike Awesome, who signed a contract with WCW. I remember that.
Table for
Wait,
3.
whoa. Say that one more time.
Oh, fuck. Taz, who was hired by WWE, Paul Heyman asked if WWE could use Taz to take the title off of Mike Awesome, who had
Yes.
just signed with WCW.
Yes.
Mike Awesome was the ECW World Heavyweight Champion when he
Correct.
signed with WCW.
Yep. Yes. Sorry. I thought you had said something different. No, that is all correct.
They just brought up that 70s guy gimmick on the fucking
Yeah.
commentary.
It's fucking wild. It's a dumbass gimmick. But yeah, no, he which was a crazy situation where you had a WWE wrestler, a contracted WWE wrestler versus a contracted WCW wrestler wrestle for an ECW world title. Fucking wheel. Here we go. Different angle.
Woo!
Whee! Hug me.
Just pile drove himself.
It's actually funnier. It looks like he just disappears down the
Whale
rabbit
dive.
hole.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. He almost had like a great power bomb. It was jackknife power bomb esque.
Whale dive. Coffee?
Oh no. Coffee. We'll go for a coffee. We'll sneak on the subway.
Oh wait. Is this when? Yeah, this is the Heyman promo next.
Vote for Kamala.
You can't see it, but I'm bowing right now.
Get lower.
Working the shaft. Nope, not for him.
Pedro Pascal? What the fuck was that?
Mike Adamley.
With a mustache?
I think he needs more coats.
No shit. Man, I'm about the same kind of build as him, and I don't know. I don't fucking get how he could just wear that many
Coats.
fucking layers.
Layer up, baby.
This is before he
Winter's
got really
coming.
fat, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Winter is
And
coming.
even then, you can see he's fucking sweating right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always cold in the ballroom. Well, it was his WWE character mixed with his ECW persona.
Yes. That's how. That's actually it's Johnny Dangerously from WCW mixed with ECW.
That's all it is. It's Paul
It's a blend of it all.
Cry for me, bitch. Sorry.
Don't you talk about my idol that way.
It's funny that the WWE audience says the exact same thing. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Just different Paul. The fuck?
Paul of Fame. Paul of Fame. There we go. With Van Dam.
Hey,
Yeah.
that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Huh?
Don't reuse your old material, Paul.
Hey, shut up. He came up with some crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, skate lovers.
Who the fuck are these two fucking
They're
guys?
two-
They were the
Lovers.
producers. They helped them produce a lot of the ECW content, like behind the scenes, in terms of like editing and putting production together.
Okay.
Breaking barriers, okay, JP?
I was gonna take the high road and leave, but I got something for you. Or no, I've got something to say to you.
The hat is awesome. This ECW hat. Give me
Yeah.
that. Give it to me now. I'll never wear it, but give it to me.
The red letters.
I think they have that for sale right
I'm sure
now.
they. Yeah.
On WWE.com. I know you'll be able to find it on eBay.
I actually like that razor blade logo they did at first when they brought ECW back.
JBL.
Eric Bish.
He'll always turn his back.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Excuse me?
What's your mom?
Oh, he's standing on the middle rope. That means that it's important. This is when the whole Lita
Yeah.
scandal was just starting to
I know,
leak.
I know.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, I do fuck wives.
So, Paul E was actually a producer for WWE at this point.
Mm-hmm. Edge's reaction to this is amazing. Wait.
That was
It's one of my favorite reactions.
Good by Edge,
It's one of my favorite reactions because he does the beer spit and they're like, that was 3 words, right? And then right before the camera cuts, he does the V1. Yeah, there. Yeah. You lie.
You lie.
You lie. It's so good. JBL's funny. He's writing imaginary checks and then he's bouncing them like a beam. Oh, it's getting serious.
I mean,
It's true.
Yep.
Do you blame him? Triple H.
Fucking Orlando.
He's
being Red Skelton.
Like, yeah. Levy does bows and then he like does like kiss my suck my dick motions. Watch. So fuck you. Thank you. Thank you. Take my hat and my
if I was
watch,
there,
please.
I'd grab it.
Yeah, if you were there, you would have caught it.
Then I'd put it on
I think
the
Kevin
poster.
Owens was at this one.
There he is. Man, he should have been the Penguin.
He could have
Ooh,
been.
fuck.
Dudley!
Main event time, bitches.
Out of
Yeah.
all the factions that came and went within ECW, they were always my favorite.
It's crazy because they got over in ECW. They got over in WWE. They would pretty much get over anywhere they went.
Yeah,
So,
and they rarely changed their gimmick.
The
They
Dudley
were
Boys.
past Dudley Boys.
well, Bubba Ray changed it.
eventually, yeah, when they broke apart. But like, as a
I
tag team,
argue-
they would have been
10
successful
years
anywhere.
after they left WWE.
Well,
I argue they're the
actually
best
came
tag
back
team in wrestling.
together in TNA when they were doing.
Don't know about that.
They did the Aces and Eights gimmick.
They're one of the
Mhm.
best wrestling tag teams. I would say that.
They are.
I put them
They're
on the
one of the most
Rushmore.
decorated.
I will say right
Yeah,
now,
I'd
Motor
put them on
City
the Rushmore.
Machine Guns, that tag team match on Friday night was really fucking good. When a tag team match builds to something else that's happening and it gets involved in it, then it can get behind it.
I agree.
These guys are okay.
This is why the NXT DIY tag team run was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good because it was building to something else. And it involved great wrestling.
Exactly. And actually very good storytelling at the same time.
It's like, oh my god, they do exist. All right, we're gonna get
I
that
always
entrance.
loved when he had that stunned, shocked face because it was more like calculating.
Right back.
Are you ready for what's about to come?
I'm not.
The Dreamster.
Dream Cream.
This guy just brains himself to brain himself.
You know what? I have never been a fan of Tommy Dreamer. I get why he's over in ECW.
Yeah.
But he is so Jake the Snake.
He hasn't changed. He's still exactly the same Tommy Dreamer in TNA.
It's also why I'm not a really big fan of Jake the Snake. Very similar. Jake the Snake's better in ring psychology, but like very similar wrestlers. Pretty fucking boring. Yes, the match has to feature a lot of fucking crazy shit. He is definitely like the backyard wrestler turned ECW alum. That's why they love him.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Well, in the documentary, that's what he even basically says about himself. He's like, I knew fucking nothing about this.
Yeah. And he is like one of those guys that's pretty humble.
When he first came in, he was a baby face.
And he should have always been
green suspenders.
His gimmick was a baby face like type gimmick. And then
there you go, JP. It's for you.
He said, "I'll do whatever." To Paulie.
I think the music's gonna be probably copyrighted, blocked.
No, we should hear it.
Well, yeah, because it was Metallica.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, we just keep talking. They don't hear it on stream.
No, nobody hears it. We won't hear it either, I don't think.
That's annoying. Damn IP rights to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's the video of me just getting out here on JP's channel is permanently blocked.
Just imagine it being the actual song.
No, it is because they also had pyro going on.
He looks like an '80s villain.
They
Doesn't he?
fucking understand.
Yeah, this guy. They can't play it.
No, because Metallica didn't give them the rights to it.
Yep.
Right. Oh, that guy's wicked excited.
Yeah, he is.
Ah!
Look, it's Ross Geller behind him.
Someone shit my pants.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, once he enters the ring, he's at least buzzed. After what happens.
He was drinking before he even got out there. He was fucking hammered.
This guy is actually really intelligent, though.
Mm-hmm. Didn't bring enough beer for the rest of the class.
With the music, this is a fucking incredible entrance. I will say that.
Yeah. It does disappoint that. Team Cup. Okay.
Chug up, bitch.
Oh, there was a fan down there saying he wanted it.
I'm allergic. I'm gonna sue now.
I've got a gluten allergy.
Those don't exist.
It looks like the type too.
Those didn't exist.
It's crazy for me, like the fact that like almost everybody I know is like, my kid has a gluten allergy. I now have developed a gluten allergy. I'm like, do you think that's what it is, or are you just like following trends?
It's the type of flour we're using. Because if you get your flour from Italy, you don't have a problem with it.
Listen, how do you ask for that?
No, I'm just saying because one of the guys on YouTube I watch, his friend went with him to Italy. Well, so he could officiate a wedding between two other friends.
Well, the problem is, and this is why I respect fucking Robert Kennedy Jr. He's like, there's poison in our food, man. Stop.
They are. The amount of chemicals
I can guarantee you there's poison in our food.
It's not healthy, yeah.
The amount of fucking fucked up people that have existed in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming out with a different problem now. I mean, some of that is bullshit, but like... All right, here we go, JP. This is for you.
Yay. Beer bash.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Just fucking do it. Booby! Yeah!
Everything comes full circle.
Yeah!
Wait, there's more.
There's more.
And she's like same age as my daughter. That's fucking weird.
Yep. See, there's more.
Another one.
Do me now. Yeah.
I've had so much surgery. This is the most I can smile.
Oh my God. It's like I just got in a car accident.
I can't feel 3 of my vertebrae.
I am on so much cocaine, the whole arena is buzzing.
You know what? I will say they were there for the entire show. I saw them earlier, so
Yeah.
that's good for them. Look at Kurt Angle half naked for some reason.
He took his shirt off earlier.
But why?
Because he could.
Oh,
Kurt fucking Angle.
It was actually okay to drink.
yeah. Oh, there you go. Jack him off. They could have had, honestly, the angle, if they did an angle between fucking JBL and Sandman, that would have been great. If they're the same, but one's just a
would have
drunken
gotten his
retard.
ass handed to him, but yeah, it would have been good.
Well, Sandman is just like,
Sandman.
they're the same, but one's a drunken retard.
Yes.
Who? Sandman and JBL?
Yeah.
Yes, you are correct.
Speaking of which, I think I gotta call it early tonight for myself because I am crashing fast.
You need to force yourself to stay up.
This was your idea, dude.
Yeah.
Fine. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. I got an idea. Hold on. Please hold.
And
Next
he's
you're gonna
gone.
hear it snoring.
And he's
No, I'm
gone.
here. I'm here. All right, there you go. Fuck, I just found an energy drink. All right, my eyeballs are back. Fucking A, there they are. What the hell is that?
Hey, this referee just
Wharfs?
got powerbombed.
Oh,
I mean,
that's right. We
awesome
got to do a
job.
tag team match yet. This guy's so fucked up right now. Look at him.
I love it.
I
I
don't
love
know
it.
where the fuck I am. What are we doing?
He's Terry Funk like, man. It's great.
He is.
Look at him. Like, yeah, look at that. Look at him. He's like, oh my god, my last night wrestling, I must fucking
They
fucked up.
fucked these guys up bad. Here we go.
Who the fuck is this guy?
BWO.
Oh, Christ.
Black World Order.
Dude, these guys.
Stevie Richard and Blue
Jesus.
Meanie.
Who's the other fucking guy? Is that Perry Saturn?
No, Nova on the left, Stevie Richards in the middle, Blue Meanie on the right.
Blue Meanie versus JBL. Bring it
Don't
back.
they beat the shit out of these guys?
Well, they're the jobbers of jobbers for. They
Job
were
for-
worse than Mikey Whipwreck.
You know, Stevie Richards has a YouTube channel now.
Yes,
Indeed, I've
yes.
listened to a lot of his stuff.
Stevie
I have
Richards
not. I've watched
actually
a little
is
bit.
really. I
Good.
thought he was actually a really good wrestler.
He's better than what he was. I'll say that.
Yep.
Even when they had him in a losing gimmick, he still gave his all for that
Fucking
gimmick.
right to censor.
It was fucking great.
He did really good
Right to
with
Censor was
the
good.
censored gimmick. He
Yeah.
was part of
The
censored.
right to censor.
I absolutely hated that gimmick.
I did.
More so just because of the fucking entry music.
Yeah, the alarm thing. I get why it was there, but like, for me, I was like, please God, you're reminding me of waking up, the worst thing in the world. It's go
You're
away.
reminding me of waking up, and you're reminding me of Dr. Yankum.
Blue Meanie looks like he has an asshole on his stomach.
He did.
Mhm.
But he lost that asshole now.
What,
His
really?
wife
I haven't
is
seen him
pretty
recently.
hot though.
Is she like them blue?
No.
She must, because he still has blue hair.
I have
He-
nothing.
he-
I have no understanding of him outside of this gimmick.
I don't
Blue
either.
Meanie. Blue Meanie, I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
I remember Blue Meanie and fucking WCW Revenge or whatever it was, and that
He
like
got
that
it.
like charge up where he did
Yep.
do exactly what he just did. Oh man, so good. BWO. Oh, well, he's drunk anyway.
he's
Ooh.
doing-
Tommy Dreamer with the laziest fucking front kick
Jeez.
ever.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer and Sandman. It's the combination of the two
Oh,
laziest
keep-
people alive.
Keep waiting.
They need Sabu.
Yep, Kid Cash. Oh, Cash was the one that was in TNA contract. Balls Mahoney and Axel Rotten.
Oh God.
Axel Rotten looks like he's melting.
Yeah,
They
no
had
shit.
been retired for like 2 years by this point, weren't they?
Axel Rotten is the reason why fucking people do stupid shit
Yes.
today.
Yep.
He's the one that started the fucking fluorescent light fucking gimmick
Ba-
bullshit.
Balls Mahoney was actually a decent in-ring worker.
But he, yes,
Yes, what?
you're right. You're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one.
My
Yeah,
God.
Two.
at least he protected his brain.
Are we gonna? Yeah.
No, you're not.
Well, Sandman couldn't have a match because he's fucking totally and completely
Fucking brain dead
plastered.
over in the corner.
Sandman's working on his
Uh-oh,
next
it's
fucking
almost like-
buzz.
This is cool.
Ricochet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Ricochet thing you shared, that looked horrible. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was
What?
like
That
the
is-
Ricochet
Oh.
versus
Yeah.
fucking
Leo Rush.
Leo Rush. I'm watching it and I'm like, it seems like two capable wrestlers that never prepared before they wrestled.
Yeah.
So this
Everything's
is Tony Khan. This is
slow-
Tony Khan
Yeah,
putting
this-
together a fucking match. Oh, this will be a cool match.
This is why
what people
wrestlers
want.
love working for Tony Khan. They don't have to practice, man. They
Exactly.
should hire Allen Iverson as their fucking practice coach. We're talking about practice? Just let us fail in front of everybody.
And the bell rang.
Huh?
Oh,
What's
cheese
he got?
grater.
I thought it was a
No.
bottle of Jose Cuervo.
That you're
trying
not
to tell us
drinking at the
something.
moment.
He's gonna hit him in the head with it. And hope he's
He's
gonna
good.
miss it.
Yeah.
These two are like really good friends.
Oh, yeah.
too.
Well, it's because it's between Tommy Dreamer and fucking Bubba Ray that were assistants for Paul Heyman when the company first started.
Those two are the reason why Paul Heyman was able to fucking do the shit he was able to do.
Yes.
I don't think people realize that.
I think you're right.
Well, Bubba Ray ran the merchandising. Tommy Dreamer ran the booking of the arenas and shit.
I think, yeah, Bubba was the one who booked the actual venues.
Taz trained people.
I know Spike
Ooh,
Dudley
there we
set
go.
up the ring as part of his contract.
They all did.
Yeah.
Spike
Mhm.
Dudley specifically was like actually written into his contract. You have to set up the ring, and then we get to throw you into the concrete 10 times.
Yeah.
You know, the referee looks like the dude from fucking South Park that fucking sits on the computer and plays the fucking game.
Yes, yes.
I was gonna say either that one or
Sopranos,
the
man, I'm
really
telling you.
fat guy from The Office.
He looks like Sopranos.
No. He looks like the
Yes.
fucking guy.
How does that not look like James Gandolfini? Come on.
It does not.
No, it does. Oh,
You almost got the referee with that one too.
The referee is just
Okay, well,
doing a
the one
good
thing you have to
job of
realize is
being
Sandman
on
is
it.
brain damaged this entire match.
Mhm.
Look at him.
Oh, fuck me.
Jackie Chan move.
Just launch it into the audience, killing 3 kids. I feel like that. Do you think the cheese
see
grater?
attachment,
Do you think the cheese grater has like
more damage
a blade in it, or do you think they're blading beforehand?
beforehand.
No. They're
The cheese grater is the
the
blade.
cheese grater is the blade, man.
I know, but like I think they're blading beforehand, and then just It's a blunt cheese grater.
Oh no, I don't know. Well, you don't need to.
I don't want to be cut up by a cheese grater, for fuck's sakes. Cut me with
I don't want to
a
be cut
razor
up by
blade.
a fucking blade either.
I'd rather have a razor blade clean cut than cheese
They
grate
just
my
do
face.
enough. They just do enough to actually blade.
I ain't fucking cheese grater in my face, I can tell you that. Hey,
PG.
JP. You know how that feels?
Well, I
Cookie
really
sheet.
have so many problems with his match. I get it. It's an ECW match.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is ECW.
Oh,
Yeah, the chaos is part of the.
I mean, this is like they're gonna. This is why what AEW fails. Is this is like a send off. Do the crazy shit you can. We're sending off
Right.
instead of
Half
do the
of
crazy
them
shit
will
you can.
never
It's
fucking-
Thursday.
Good.
why
God.
is
Sick man
Beaver
is just
Dudley
fucking
having a
dead.
shit fit in the middle of the fucking ring? He just got hit with the ladder barely.
Barely.
I'm so confused.
Everybody's
right
bleeding, which is great.
Everybody
They all
but
in the
Tommy
same
Dreamer.
cycle.
Oh no.
now. No, Tommy Dreamer
Yeah.
is.
Sandman
Sandman's
Bubba.
bleeding.
Sandman's
Sandman's
but
bleeding.
Devon.
started
Sandman's
the
bleeding
match
'cause he
bleeding.
fucking brained himself with the fucking can.
Oh yes. He came into every match like that. I think the only one who's not bleeding is Devon.
No, he's
No,
bleeding.
Devon's bleeding.
They're all bleeding. I do love the sound of that ring. though.
Devon's about to die.
Devon's
He didn't
about to
kick out of
find
that.
Christ.
He didn't kick out of that, by the way.
Sandman never kicked out of anything. He just kind of
Yeah, it
rolled.
was
Sandman's
Little weird.
completely inebriated right now.
Yeah. But I think Sandman's greatest thing was he wrestled like he was drunk. I don't think he
Yes.
was ever drunk, but like
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
the wrestling like a drunk man was great. It's like that Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, Drunken Master.
Hmm.
Well, that's
My favorite
actually
Jackie
that's
Chan movie.
actually
That movie was
Kung
wild.
Fu. He's trying to do the figure four. He is so bad.
Look at
So
that. Look at him go.
Kung Fu,
No, actually, I think it's just a knee bar.
Kung Fu, one of the disciplines is
No, there we go. Just incredible with a ball of
Barbed
fucking
wire.
badness.
Row.
Yeah. Oh,
He'll be all right.
hey, Tony Khan. That's how you make barbed wire look like barbed wire.
but that's terrible.
This guy, man.
Well,
Is
remember the barbed wire he used? There were no barbs on
There's
it.
Beulah.
Oh my God! It's Francine.
He's being
Right.
some
Oh,
troopers.
no, this is where Beulah will show up, though.
Right to the peen.
See, there she is. Here she comes.
Mm-hmm. Beulah, dressed in a suit, ready to go. Cat fight! Cat fight! Cat fight! He just became rabid. Cat fight!
This is where he does the.
I forgot about the Joey Styles like
Puppies!
sudden change. Yeah.
I don't want a suit like that.
I don't. I just want to be naked 90% of my life.
Yeah, the cops didn't like that idea when I presented it to him.
When you opened the door 2 days ago.
Oh, honey, I love you so much. And there's blood in my hair now.
Oh my God! Yep, just bleed all over me.
Yep.
Like, don't
God
worry. This is
damn,
what this
man.
is my
I
time
hate-
of the
Dude,
month.
if you don't remember
Ugh.
her fight between her and Bill Alonso,
That was terrible.
my
and how much
that
blood
was-
she was
that was-
trusted in.
That was terrible.
That
Why
was
is she
his.
why is she pinning him? She's not part of this match.
Why is she involved in this shit? What the fuck is going on?
Nobody knows, man. It's a mystery.
It's ECW.
I know
What's
what
going
it
on?
is. I
This
get
okay.
it.
So
I
this
understand what they're doing, and I completely
I will
am
say
not against it. But
that this ECW is closer to AEW than most, because it's transitioning to WWE.
Yes.
This match is actually the closest to what you see more normally on. Yeah. I love Devon because he
didn't-
seizures.
that
after
didn't
anything.
fucking hurt.
He might have huge balls.
Hell no. Oh, yeah. More
You hit me
tables.
right in my Devons.
No, Not the duds.
Oh god.
Oh man, right in the duds.
Hit me with my dudleys. Yeah, well, Sandman's just getting hit in the head 24/7.
Joey Styles and his fucking whenever two women would fight,
Can't
he'd
fight!
do the
Can't fight!
oh. No, but he would do the oh.
Especially if it was Francine, because her pants or her dress always pulled up to the point that you saw her thong.
Oh no.
I miss these
No,
tables.
no, Joey, we're not
I
kidding you.
do miss these tables where they broke in a way that if you tried to use them again, they were going to kill
It was
somebody.
impossible, yes.
Yeah. Here it is. Not the finish though.
Yeah, they got a lot of tables to go.
Yeah, they do.
Don't forget, there's something else after this. But I don't know if
There's
you guys wanna
another.
watch it.
There's something else that happens.
Yeah.
No.
We can wrap up after the match.
Hey, here it comes.
Like,
This little fuck. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Teaching math.
Guy's tough
They're
as
gonna
fucking nail.
They're gonna power bomb him through a table, aren't
He'll
they?
probably die.
Nope.
he's got lighter fluid. And this was their tribute to Balls Mahoney, even though he was there. Because he was the first one to go through a flaming table.
If I remember this correctly, he's like dousing it and then like kicks Dreamer and then goes back to dousing it. Or Sandman.
Sandman.
Yeah.
It might be enough.
It's never enough.
But they
Pretty
had to be sure they
color.
had enough of a puddle so that when they did that,
Oh, she's young. There we go.
Oh fuck.
That's how you know it was super effective.
This was Tommy
This is
Dreamer's
Tommy
speciality.
Dreamer just doing
Done.
Tommy Dreamer doing the stupid shit. The stupid I'm gonna have a fucking seizure. Is there more?
You know, in retrospect, it
there's a
wasn't
segment but we
as
can-
good as I remembered.
No, and it's okay. I don't
Yeah, it never is.
care.
Still fun though.
Yeah, still. I mean, it was definitely one of those. We're gonna pay homage to what was,
Yeah.
but get in here, Beulah, you dumb bitch. Why are you wearing a suit? Oh, there we go.
I wanted an outfit like hers for years.
The one thing I kind of remember from this is them getting over like the talent that had already went to WWE more than they should have.
Somebody get
Oh, yeah, he needs
somebody
it.
get me
a beer.
so if Stone Cold shows up, I'm gonna fucking walk out of the fucking room. Just kidding.
Get him some plasma. Get him some plasma. There you go. Glass breaking.
Bye, JP. He's an ECW alum.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
I was talking about boys fucking men.
This is true.
Bye, JP.
I'm
Uh,
not.
Give me some
You guys want-
beers.
You want to watch this segment or?
Fucking Sandman though. That
Well, Sandman was the dollar store fucking Stone Cold, all right?
Bear me,
It was
bitch.
before Stone Cold was Stone Cold.
I love how he's basically telling everyone to fuck off.
Go fuck themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah.
well, that was Stone Cold. He's so good at it.
Mm-hmm. What?
Give me a time store bullshit.
I've got 3 kittens.
I'd love
Give
to
me
see
a
the
beer,
updates
give
on
me
the
a
ranch.
beer.
Get the truck. Spray everyone.
But I just wanted a fucking beer, you dick.
Well, now you're going to get 17 people.
Hey, Dreamer still got 3rd-degree burns. Anyone's gonna know? Okay. Bear.
Surprised he didn't have a fucking match in this. The match between him and Shane Douglas at WrestlePalooza was really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why y'all worried, bro?
The ring explodes. Beer goes everywhere. Oh, I thought he was talking about a person.
Oh, he's got to stun somebody or it doesn't fucking work.
I think he's gonna stun everybody.
No, he ain't gonna stun everybody.
Stun
Well,
himself.
he might try.
Stone Cold's so good.
How much do you want to bet they just leave?
That what?
They just leave.
Random man with beer. Brash.
You guys go.
He is so fucking good.
He is. Is he number one? Do you think, in wrestling terms?
What's that?
Stone Cold. Is
Yeah.
he number one?
With as far as I love him.
Yeah, I think he might
I
be
just
number
love
one.
that you
There.
can still see the scar from when he got his lip cut open in King of the Ring.
You big jacks. Come on now. He's so fucking good.
He's like the working version of The Rock.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to put it. The Rock was great too,
dumb.
but
This
like,
is a fight to the death. This is just dumb. This is where I
Basement. Austin was blue collar and Rock was Hollywood.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's where I would relate with one more than the other.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Killer something. Ring explodes. Come on.
So, you know, it was really bad when they were when they relaunched ECW. They try to make ECW as different as possible. Here comes Taz. And so they called the Raw and SmackDown wrestlers or superstars, and they called the ECW wrestlers extremists.
Yeah.
Like, what, bro? Oh yeah, he was talking shit with Kurt.
But
I would have
where's-
liked to have seen as a match between Taz and fucking Kurt Angle.
I would
I
have too.
almost like until I was older, I fucking hated Taz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
He came in and they presented him as like this badass, and I was always like, he's fucking a midget.
Yeah, but you know what? He was as wide as he was. And
He
was
joins WWE here though. I think if I remember right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
This is well, I guess I see correctly.
Bro. Is this
Keep
when
your eye on
Blue
the
Meanie
Blue
gets
Meanie.
destroyed?
Yeah, this is the one that Blue Meanie gets fucking
great.
just shattered.
I'm just watching JBL
Yeah, you can see
beat
him
the
in the back.
shit out of him.
What happened?
JBL's beating the shit out of Blue Meanie. They're
it's
hugging
the
up.
fucking greatest.
Look at him.
JBL's beating the shit
No,
out of
he's
Blue because
kick-
that's the
look,
only
Blue
person he could
Blue
actually
Meanie's
beat
trying. He's trying. Look at that.
so
Oh my
hard,
god, I'm
yeah.
just watching them.
Same.
Go back
They'll
to
do
Blue
it.
Meanie.
They'll do a zoom in.
off. Fucking Stone Cold laughing at shit.
They'll do a zoom in on Blue
JBL's
Meanie.
covered in blood. Where the fuck is Blue Meanie? There he goes. He's going back at him. No, he's looking for him. Like, let me kill Blue Meanie.
JBL doesn't know how to fight with anybody else.
I can't believe he just like. I wonder why. I think maybe Blue Meanie hit him like harder than he should have, and JBL was like,
Probably,
"I'm
yeah.
gonna
No,
kill
he
you."
did.
Look
That's
at Blue
what
Meanie.
happened.
Like,
That was actually
he actually potatoed him. Yeah.
that was actually something that was said, which was a shoot. Bruce Pritchard talked about it. He said that Blue Meanie hit him harder than he should have, and
Oh yeah, I
JBL just went off
That
on him.
means you give him,
JBL just started.
honestly, that means you give him a receipt. You
Oh
don't
my
beat
god,
him
that
to
was
a
a
pulp.
full cocked on punch to fucking Balls Mahoney in the face.
That's
That's the one reason I like don't care for JBL very much.
That's excellent.
You don't fucking beat a man
Both of
into
them are
death.
there.
Yeah, that's what. That's what.
Well,
they
they're
should-
all beating the shit.
They should actually. They should have actually beat the shit out of him. To be honest,
There you go.
get Joey Styles in here.
Oh,
One of the Basham brothers.
Blue Meanie's in every corner, being like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yes.
may not want to say that near Blue Meanie.
Still JBL's hat.
There's your stunner that you're waiting for.
The heat between.
The heat between the Stone Cold and Bischoff
Yeah,
was short lived.
it was.
So, but it's a great shoot work kind of fucking thing. Fucking Sandman just wants a fucking beer.
The guy was like, "Where's the shit, man? You
Just
promised
hold
me.
on a goddamn minute.
You promised me."
Oh, what moves?
I remember when he showed up in a
The
fucking
things
gi.
Bischoff will do. The things Bischoff will do.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Everybody talks about how Bischoff is a measly weasel. I'm telling you right now, the things this guy will do.
The bumps he took in WCW.
I actually
alone,
have
man.
no problem with Bischoff at all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right?
I like him a lot, honestly.
You have problem with Bischoff?
No, I have no
No,
problem with Bischoff.
I like him.
Russo,
Oh, I
however,
fucking love Bischoff. He'll do anything.
He brings a different perspective on the business.
This is
sucking
where Stone
dick.
Cold gets his.
Comeuppance.
Oh,
God.
fucking meanie, Jesus.
Oh, they're gonna give finishers.
Everybody's just gonna kill him.
He
Basically.
he.
Flex room.
Could be fun if just CT him even
Mhm.
more. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
I blame Stone Cold
Kill
Steve
him.
Austin. For,
Don't buy a Bowflex.
look at Bischoff selling.
I got a 69 left up in me.
How?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WCW.
It's because of WCW that he got unmasked.
I mean, this would be me if it was. It's not over. He hasn't. We haven't gotten the.
I was gonna say the stunner's gonna be the last one.
He's
we
gonna
get.
pick him up. He's gonna give him a beer, and he's gonna stun him.
He is so fucking good.
Fuck. ECW.
And moving back that way.
There we go.
It was just so good that he always had a beer. He drank like
Yeah.
1/18 of it, and just
Yep.
fucking
Yeah.
threw it everywhere.
Yeah, he admitted himself he was a walking party foul, but you know what? He did it so that he didn't end up drunk at the ring.
Bischoff is the MVP of this fucking pay-per-view.
Somewhere, Sandman is fucked up. That's all you need to know. He found his beers, and that's where he lives.
Yes.
Where the beers never stop.
Because I honestly don't think
things
we've
Bischoff
seen.
will do.
Oh, there he is. I'm like, we haven't seen this man since he asked for more beers from Stone
Yep.
Cold.
No, he was there because Stone Cold's like, wait, hold on a second.
That's
He's
what he
like,
was
"Give me
saying.
more." He had the kendo stick in his hand, like 4 beers in his arms. It's great.
And a
Can
happy
you
ending.
imagine just walking by on the street and having no idea what any of this is and seeing that scene?
And a happy ending to us all. But you're right. It's fun show, but not as fun as I remember it being. But
No, it's still not bad, and it did pay homage.
no.
They had the what they could do at
Yeah.
the time was like the video packages. It was very like a weird WWE trying their best.
Nostalgia trip,
I
yeah.
would say WWE trying their best to really pay homage to ECW, and I think for like the fan base for the most part they did it. And honestly, if this is the only thing they did and it was the crossover at that point, I think it would be a
been
good
fine,
send off.
Yeah.
But they kept that carcass alive, unfortunately.
Sure did.
And it was real bad after that. But I do remember it being a bit better than that wrestling wise. Every wrestling match was like 10 minutes long and then done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. Well, is this still going? Jesus.
It's forever.
Now it's done. Yeah, there we go. There's the lower third.
Look at
All right.
the focus right here.
So that's gonna wrap it up, I think, for us for No Bucks Given. The hell?
He looks toothless.
He looks like Dracula if he was drunk 99%
Yeah.
of the
Oh my
time.
god, it looks terrible. Jesus Christ, kill it with fire.
Dracula.
Anyway, thanks JP Had the Basement for and all you cool cat and kittens for joining us for some No Bucks Given. We'll be back Wednesday with D&D.
Yes.
We will be.
Bitchin'.
Maybe before that when I beat Resident Evil. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Well, till then, keep your eyes peeled. You guys have a good night and peace out, y'all.
Boy.
Nice.
Good night.
Boy. My dick is gonna